DJ na me ba wakachi am nkomo ni nyina is simple. It's all about a new generation na ye ba no. Wo fan 10 time so wo hwe de ekoso nkomo ekoso. Marriage is becoming something like a useless thing to the coming generation. But me nimukura no because of whom I am and I say how I am me penifo a ye ben omoni omotena sididi nkobo bi so omo questions. And one thing I'm noticing from penifo who do nyina say it seems marriage is something na e nyame na hye an institution na nyame na hye de ma others and say de ma nipa eti omo hold marriage high esteem and penifo no. But coming to this generation no I didn't about besa said something mere. My question is simple. Marriage and kasano every nyame odoma kuma dey share this the union between man and woman every nyame and now every nipa.
Okay. Meba. Of Amedasi na machia ahwefo ne atiefo nyina mo a mo hwe o TikTok ne mo ambehwe o YouTube later. Na answer na me call for a question so no. Message say mo mi tap screen no mo tap mo of ya hwe mo hino mo tap ne mo ma ne so. For answer target ne mo ma ne so na tap ho a me o tap me de na enya hwe mo tap of ya mo ma ne so ma me. Na o tap a catch TikTok algorithm ne say wani ji show no ho. 2% TikTok e de man go fo bebre no so ba so bi. Eno da nchen ya no wa sent say half hour.
Share the link.
Share the link like half hour. Na show no engineer hopoti say mighty power. Stop pepe. Question of our RNAQ na di si ho ana. Yes, sir, o fa no ye nuanom bi no a omoje kristosom ne nkamosom ene esum bi no mahodo otu mu a. Yes, omo no be kristofo nkamfo be ka say Nyankopon ene sema nipa. And mini boni bia ho. Mini problem bia ho. So that's here. The ojidi say Nyankopon ene ehihye ma ye no. Or you right. And na me am jidi say eye nipa ankasa na ye evolving through evolution. Ye hu say emre bia na aware ni ho. Emre bi ba na ye ni bibia fe na aware. Na ofa ya wuhia akosua na ama na say Angela e wo street ni mu. And at those days not street ni ho na eye kwaye mu ni bush ni etetim krase no. Wuhia obi na open a one ne keka na efa na mawe mo ho. We onyemo a na ba ma no wa move on. Obi so ho a omonyemo a na ba ma na one na abo mo sese na omo te ho. This is how evolutionally, relationship and course and then the society was watching.
Okay.
They were watching. Say, yes, omwa mema ba ko ba ko mbeka omo bom. Na nyense beba. Na omo betra fa ko no. Nkwada omo betiti omo no. Ye society ni enya omo so mfaso papa. Eche omo a bema no enye mo ba na bema na fa ne bema no ba na fa ne ba bi no. And yes, ye nyamfaso firi nkwala amu firi maame ne papa omo tra fa ko no dia. Ye institute bibi ye mfa mram ebe bande omo mienu titru bema no. Ama watena oba ne ho. Na omo atimi ahye nkwada no for the benefit of the society.
DJ nyabutre. Abuzi na se ma obeto o so mo nti bi ba bi ada tie me ye. Ma who say friends na na ma say I say hey today we go hear things. I say wow we will hear things today. Yes. Some make catch them so for me my life just for coming sick. Who say my so camera bi na say me di asempudo ne nam. Na wo free ha say so na why enlightened. DJ unya share video a share me. DJ wo say
opera gina ho. Nsem we aye che no awasanka gina platform bi so na utua gate fee na wa be tie e de akobo obra be ye ne have free mesre moma like no endru 10k si ya na share no so e say share dey say 4
pen na share
monfa share no enko 20k maye because nsem aye be share no ha no nipa dodo antimi antie bia seriously more wasting my time more use of our time, more use of the energy, and the resources. Into Mr. One share goes a number to them.
G. We see our real the fapim and an coffee by no and saying my
okay, into my yambra more than Kakrani, you say, I will say. I didn't think one a year warrior. And I'm saying, I can't see to be him. Okay. Me say, Nipa yesas ye no, na ye ni bibi e fence aware. We hu we na ne kon na omu hye omo ho, na omo pe omo ho a click no ho a they start having sexual affairs, then they move on, then yes beba. Na enumu no
emwa ensu hia omo na se click a no omada awo ba mu a obo na be ma na yerem no nkwala na ka oba no nko aso. That was how nipa so dey enti ana.
Okọ moa mu a ye wo moa omo ye monogamous.
Okay.
And ye wo moa omo ye polygamous na wo ho. Ade ba ko e wo moa nim se omo de omo system na omo nsesan no besi ne.
Okay.
Ye wo moa omo mfa omo maame aponche fa de maame. Ba ye wo moa omo mfa omo busua. Ye wo mo a mo hwe omo maame no mo papa no emumu omu nja omo asawram wa wo se dia me bosu nyina no e wo nipa ya setenam what you say in society no it was purely it was purely scientific. You can say bibi is scientific it's just obia ordinary hwade over time. No, I can say, yes, study idea way over 20 years, result a yen ye. Nti the power yes wa. Society who say, man mema, omo beda, no mo nyem, na omo nyem. Ba nyin say ni mu no, mema ne mali bi trase. Afebo, ehwe omo ma. Mema ne bi suja man ho ekọ. Kaso atona sa rap. Society ni scientific nti no. Mameka we nyenti a ye generation we ni we who say ye wo mobile phones, ye wo electricity, ye wo, but we are less scientific. So be try to
we are this generation
is less scientific. Yes, forget about all the AI that we are creating. We are still less scientific. But the ancient society no we are more scientific.
Okay.
In the sense that a man mema eda omo wo no mo hwe mo a mo wo ya mo nyem ya mo tena fa ko ehwe mo ma no mfaso ben de wa nkwala bra bokra na etesen na ye society na nkasa so no mfaso be ne ya firi mo ne mo ma so ade ase eno omo hwe omo wo a na be ma na move on no enso so ebi so omo ho se omo so no mfaso be ne ya firi sa mema mienu we ene omo ma so. What does it tell you? Ye catch I want to say, wa warrior now be warrior no. Ni enti aye ba wedding utu sa for invitation aye ba no. Enya wo jollof nti na ngofo ba o. Say ye kwatititi ni mu a. Enya o jollof, enya o jala bi abehye. Enya kwasi asa na Zoom Lion Boys and Girls no esa no. Unu Zoom Lion Boys and Girls awari mu.
Enya bridesmaid ni grooms.
Thank you. Yes, Sara Umbesa no entina anka was a inviting crofo by ne and we try crofo inviting. We inviting crofo in the ancient wisdom muno to our area. We invite your fire. And then another so mumra emeya witness. Say ne woni amamansa mo kam ho abum. Na say musio bomo na mo konyem na mo wo na mujamo bana sauram no nam ne wan fi what say ya you are telling of fire no na jana say you are giving them the authority to hold you responsible for the child won hwe ni yie no.
The reason why ya ton safere manfo say mumra na mumedi adanse wo ya ware enu no enka ne tete no na wo kire mu yi.
Yes.
Okay.
Who dia adanse say de be ya omo ba you have every right. And I say, a woman who said, I call you on ha, ne ho ye fi basabasa yi ofiri he. where you wine back. Invitation now to suffering for my they will know say you will now or more at the pressure see so why the right thing for the child to become a good member of the society to benefit all of us.
Feedback from me. Say sound okay. Now almost feedback from me side. Is it okay now? Say okay, they I need to meet to us. So mama feedback or comment section why. Now me use microphone bit my microphone reference. Say sound clear. Then the DJ to us my.
Okay. Others here. And that is one of the purpose. And over time, thank you, Councillor. Over time, no, and Crawford society who say, no, memane ma mushia omonyemwa omotina fa konhwe omomano. Asem faso enya fi omoso eye disana tell ya say ye meja ma ne mema at their own will. Omon story in kwete say moa ye hihye bibi e fe na ware.
Okay.
This is to me according to evolution, not according to the Bible or Quran or whatever. What does here? Yes, she shall warrior at the atoho. And she's up a saw warrior process of a fascinating process of a fascinating process of a fascinating. And Satamano, the society was more patriarchal. We can hear sound from DJ. What do you mean?
Sound still now. Is it from my end or from DJ's end? Is it okay? Mama setting and send to us and come away. I don't want anybody to miss me a piece of it.
Okay, I said, so I'm a final. Now I'm a final. You say that to say.
It's from my end.
Or we say DJ end.
I confused.
It's okay. My lower me fine. Not me fine. It sound near too much.
But my voice is clear without any sound interruption. I found interruption.
Yankoso, yantoaso.
Okay, yanko.
Ain't you know society who said say
maybe me person a higher clear my everything is clear. Me that say. Incarnated no the entire tone suffer amanfo mo ba ebe di aware ho adanse ne se me frɛ amanfo nipa ba ko mienu miensa abusuaku ahodo se momra me di adanse se me ne akua me ne abena ye ware na ochina bi se muhu se ye ba na mabonten na wa ye basa mutimi mu ho kwan se mu hodu me responsible se de ntina magya ma me ba aye basa sa me bo a yeah eno na society no study who say that kind of union no say be mani ba betena na omo be responsible no eno no buanti no yeah establish no as a institution of
enfam ranka ho another
marriage okay
another thing so na obi be rejection say oh that be na omo invite for e ma hu say e fi na ko oba we aware no that be oba ni nua mema ne nkonta enom ena no mu protected oba no mani kunu enti won say yaware ya say akontase kan enya akontase kan kotokuro du ana say gbawua eye akonta gisi akwan
okay
akonta
pani bi kura kire ma kire me pen o say be ma no oba ni nua mema no ena aba oba no ho ban akopem say wo ba bedu say wo ware no eti ka wo de ma omo akonta je se wo si kwan ama obi anfa meyere eti akonta je se wo si kwan no na be akonta je se ka
especially ebra wo kofi ho akoyi wanim na watu ni tinsa no wo ma omo bibi na a motivate you be ma bia ba say hey sanwachi enu aba no be ma wona ho na yen kwan systematically enti ebra omo hihya aware no ade ba ku bi omo ye na satam society no so patriarchal e ka se bibi e patriarchal na patriarchal na e society a mema na echichire na omo a maintain order na omo lidi enti ade ba ko na e wo ho a no so na eboa ye relationships a e ni ho biem ene se na papafo bo omo mama ho ban efiri niam bebre a ebesua ne ho baako Sense na tetifo no ye scientific ni ntino. Na omunim. Omu study man mema ye weakness. What you say? Enti omunim sex ni eye e wo be ma so. E no omunim ni sex ye wo ba so. Tetifo no papa nim say sex ebe ma ne baba ati atodom amagimi for bema irrespective. No matter how foolish the man is. Say ne baba nya de no kasa bema na ono oba no betodom. Ba papa nim say sex so ma bema todom.
They will say the panyo how sex about todom.
Yes. My bema, as a matter of fact, in my philosophy, sex my bema ni pie. What I say? Into your bar na bema when you are young dear, onu yet sex. Every na it talk on one dear. Osabano, then yamiase. Because sex my bema to do. Sex my bema jinimu daho. As a matter of fact, most of the time, bema si oba no nyane na ya. Most of the time, I generally enye juma. Na offer out. Nipa body no no. Adwene ye nim say adwene ba ko pe we ye tinim da bi. Okay. Apart from we ba ko we yam. What to say attack the gut feeling. Okay. The gut is also a brain on it. And see scientists at the conclusion about said the gut is a brain on its own. And your genitalia, you know, the vagina and the penis, and also it's a kind of a brain on its own. Now, my main the gut scientists, Hajia4Real said the gut is a brain on its own. Oh, fire, we are very idea. Now, okwa sorry, oti uba be cool. Dakuro air than can't say obema open prayer. What why say offer out? But obema ye open prayer. Near sorry, you must you bring me what I to do. That's the brain of the gods working. Okay. A gods no next idea no. Na bema eshia obana onyane na ya. Most of us ye dream brain ya lock no enya adwuma. Ya be lock ya gat no na aka ye pieto mu de no. Na most of the time we bema anytime we ko negotiation table with oba na uja forward down ho and na only the negotiation it is na no Iran US omu negotiation na wo ko na wan fa we and wo gat na enya adwuma na pieto mu ho de na na US person oba no ho fe e de aba na Iran ni ama uja for take decision no akore ni akun
you just now o kan kasa kwa me pese o ko direct na was o moti ase
say most of the time be ma hu oba na opena na onyane na ya adwene na dan timu no oloki no na ni eda ni yem efen the guards so aloki no na ni pieto mu de na take decision no we there minya de pa na me bonus fruit sa we there minya na nka mapagya na kosoro we there na me ma ne dogia ni nyina ye pieto no mu adwene na eye ade no
na direct the pace of and I say direct odenti a wo ba no okay
yes instead say odi we and ebeye odi we ya ebema wa ye niam bi ubetwentwen so aye some right things and say na wa ba no ho but irrespective no one yet now no koda unu da wi a lot of things free wadwene mu na fe be ma na hyase ne kasa te sen me ko mu fie kura ne ma me te sen ne papa te sen no mu kasa se na be ma ya analysis we nyina afi na atene ni so ba sa oba na boka okay what you say entina ya papa ni munim se sex be ma ne ba na todom sex be ma no be fa ne ba no na djuma bie enti after sex na ade a be ma no pe wan hu oba no ho obeja no akọ enti die na papa fo ye tete no uhu obi baba na opena untimi kran enka nkire ge no uko straight to ne papa
catch the papa now, papa, akobo, or don't papa, maniama.
Papa man Dr. Baumia say amano, man to man.
Yeah.
I didn't tell na papa for a show the mama. Na yebeba nye yi sa protection free maso yebeka wasam so ene setamo pa. Papa for no shield the mama because Bama weakness when it comes to relationship is the opposite of bad weakness. Mema ye de ani ene todum. E ma de o maso na todum. Enti se uja baba so onko street no so no ofayaw. Enko hia ofayaw. E de na no ebe ye obo no. Ama ati atum. What you say? Enti obi can say men fall in love with their eyes, women fall in love with their ears. That is why women put on makeups for men to see and men use their mouth to lie.
Absolutely. A man about packaging body, no. And I know Madam Francotoka, I can experience a bit of a sofa. Me call club bina me kushia baba wabina. Said the nugget no was to can need no for Hopama Fanchame. Now, said the nugget no, the Bunuje na sono. Ah, Omuko do them na o ye braziana. Where you need to can any say pop a cadet sana. Wabuban or Jaguson or Jagu Brazil mo. Tiwa packaging or Kotoka who ye. Neni, it's your friend matter was I'm saying.
Enti bema be hwe ase wo relationship mu a na wa rely too much on nani so.
Okay.
Obai be hwe ase wo relationship mu na wa rely too much on asum.
Okay.
Na ya papa no titifo no me scientific inti no omo so for simple. Me ma oba no go hia raskoto ka o street nim because odna no be bo na nyom e be fa na sum nti obe folly. Nti raskoto ka ko hu papa of fire. No me hume. Ban say ofaya ye bema na raskotuka papa ye bema no nti no omo tena se ya wo ofaya waso nya problem and weakness raskotuka papa na ebepe o baba e de ama ne baba ema nti unya abotre de waso tie ni yie na wo wi a am yakofa raskotuka na nkasa aba na wankasa nso watie no ebia entro bia go betwa obare for 3 years or 30 minutes betie no obehu ni nyina nti onye papa beka che oba no se maame nka papa we se oba man ba na waro but na no danten a ombesa to delegation akwakọ hwe raskot kama busuam bibia yare bia ni ho omuni subambo ni bi to ma wie we nyina no te eye positive a ombeka se mumie hye da na mware baba no enya ombeka che ombaba no na ombaba no so beti ase omfa ne ho ma ya raskotuka ba no nyeti ene enya adwuma no oba no bedi kan ne raskotuka da atodum enti efri ho no ne papa kasa ohun papa se bayifo bema
Okay.
ohun papa se oye bayifo mpedasem adenti a watodum na sa odo no so wura ni mu a edin se obeti asem bia ase jiso akwaji na ni so awie enti this was what papa for na omo ye e de protect your man to ma be ma no e commit no fully ansana mo de oba no ama no and while this is going on be ma no so abusuafo so omo ye omo checks and balances omo so abusua ni mu omo so be hu bibia enya omo so ebetwe omo ho so what is here but ene ya turi nyina agumu because Emma be sorry yeah, around the 60s to 70s na Korea from the sexual liberation movement. I'm so liberating man sexually.
Okay.
The near man na liberating my film no back here say and what's a papa chusu bema and papa e vete bema ma oba ne baba.
Wow.
Mama mana anko nko chusu omo ba omo ni je ho ana papa blesses so.
Okay. Yes, in your macro, mom, sorry, ebe championing that agenda, no, ebe
Yes.
collaborate that ancient system, no.
Yes.
Okay.
Na no da nkyanya oba Ghana ha akamfo ne we bra agro ukokro boma mu amu odipo eno so so ya another barrier wonye sa amamre na e ma wo baba ontimi nware me sister baako okonyem ya bra ne yanje ne bra yetwa na so fi krom ho oba kom anajo wo fi ho ahomache sa de no adi na tia be se 25 years atwam yi na wotimi ba krom ho daytime wa betena krom ho. Now, this movement, any other NGOs, so FITTR, say it violate human rights. Eti baby ya wo your relationship no, and free baby keke de bedru ha. It went through a systematic dismantling of the system, ancient system.
Mibo, Usha said the watch mu kwan a ye fa so evolve here when it comes to the marriage system. Oba ne bema asetena said the evolve ya ne baby beduru ya afei se mahu ba bi na manage no ayi se mkobom papa mane na me papa ekuhu ba ne papa na omoye investigations ahodo na kopem se bibia bekoyie. Sa system we na ye before na ye practice. Anana abrofo no so practice no mo be sori betia sa system we no mo ya before anana mo ya abrofo.
Gabi na a system all over the world you practice it.
Okay.
But a abrofo and sorry it's here we. I think that I had we bear the part 1 to 3. So what I say, especially the 70s, early 70s, and this movement, yes, strong. Now movement, omo this support movement, mema only industries, and factories, and other mema munisika munishe, no. Say kase onko ofaya wanim no me siki ubaba awarea unqualify we sankwas ni bema ba opetonga tu ntitema man sorry say yenyi papafo mfiri awarea equation ni mu no mema na ankase papafo na ehwe ene mema na kasa age awarea ma mo mama sa mema o ntimi qualify no o mo so na gigina mu. I'm breaking it down. Me ya bema of ya mama no wo criteria bi one I want some ya kwadefo I want some me wo afuo medo ana some one ponchi bi amenyen. These are the criteria wo hwe e wo me ho ba no say me ambition ba me sa bema we me se me nya sa de ni bi ba me atonga metu enti with the old system me ko be ma papa bia fi a obe reject me
Because we are quite for we.
enti the man ankasa papa for no protect o no asori street mu se mu njaye na ya ankasa yentusu ne e pe a o ka se me sa be ma kwaje 40 se me die na me
Nya no wa no de we hwe kura mfa ho.
Me so me go street in mu hobby.
Yeah.
Free the women, allow the women, let them give women their agency. My body, my choice.
I protest say you need a father barrier and free on man 101.
Because papa for the cause we decide am mama mema to say me nya bi. This a man ankasa say omo ko demonstration me na make it a banner. At the same time, I go feel the country demonstration. Me na make it a banner because ye pam papa for free man one. Mema Jimmy 40 say ye no so e be nya bi atafre.
Yeah.
Of an okra say enya be ma bia nature, who study nature. Area, mo say enya be ma bia na o say otimi de ne ho kan o ba akopim so be wu. Tana nature se say no.
Okay.
You have to qualify. So what does here? Yes. Enti okomwa have followed this rule up to date. Emwa en omo nye sex throughout say ye nipa. Omo window omo de sex. Mo anu dodo na sa window no duru a ho na moa eye omo campaign eye elections e wo wiram ho. Nti eduru time a was mponche man wo a the first activity ni say man be sase akon na man ehwe nti wo obetumi abo man ni nyina no una ubenya man no dodo no man do onde ho be ma wo na no omada so the be ya omumma so be stronger than ono maame no ene papa no. Nti in the wisdom of nature no I was said every new thing should be better than the old one. Every new thing should be better than the old one. That's how nature designed it. Nti eno na papa fo no ye no. The papa fo no be make sure say ene ye ka say ene ma aba pesika dabi enye ne titini nyina je set titifo no omusika no pe no na nyansa da ho. Adias ye titi no wuni afuo wuni nwan wuni tuo ayede ko ahayo kokum nam beton a papa bi amfa ne ba ma wo. Eno ne ene G-Wagon ne Range Rover ne iPhones. So what you say? Not number one criteria no. Yes, they have to make sure say you the man, you are ambitious. And you are proud, you want to become a father. Now, over a father, you want to take care of your family. They had means, ways and means, and nobody check it anymore when you know. So what you say? And now the sexual liberation movement. Now the sexual liberation movement, and said, a papa for equation, and then he gave sexual access to unqualified men. Na ye di share masum say tema no papa no eboa mo tete no na yesa papa for no force me ma e she man so. Okay. They only help them to do the vetting. Okay. Because of fire uja oba on her own, ma 10 on their own to go and choose men 8 na dem ma boni beba fie. 8 de kwasa pa for beba fie kan say beba boni kwasa pa for. Yes. Into the fathers in the past, no, only help to select the men
responsible ones, visionary or ambitious guys for their
of me shall say a program way. We are young girls beat me F-Remy. Me 18 years, me 19 years. Dear na me yet na mema man got fam who am bema bonny. Nam say Opa party ase. Oka say anya. Me say you say 18 years. Who yes so. Bema bi enya opel. Kwase enya opel. Nyansani nya opel. Hiani nya opel. Kwadifo nya opel. Ahodi obi opel nya opel. Obi anya opel wadi. Nto mu hia wa ombeka say opel adamfo. Oba bema nya wadamfo. Eye die na opel wadi. Salam catch one.
Point blank.
And you not so proud and for or say any jim papa number. We are ba na be meshia or castle proud and for now the castle on your papa number. Say mema 10 emu 8 omusi ho. Unu minentia. 8 no do na or more madam for chain. Oni baby da. Ontimi mfidi ne ho onya adwuma enti even though say no a man ankasa access system no a omo ade omo nkoma mema no that consciousness DNA no DNA e wo mema ne tim say oba no me kwan na me ne no akeka wa ha metimi adada no easy pa me kɔ ne papa fie a no ne mbegu ase amano no emfeva me ti onsi ho. Nti mema 10 na omuhia girl no street mu ho na ode ne papa number mo no ebi a 2 na ebetimi aba na 1 ebetimi aba fie ho mo ye omo ye adwuma omo ye responsible ne ade na omo kura mpo no so mo ba fie na papa ni o ye experience onim de a me che bi o ha onu omu ni nkomo nwie no ebi a wo ska o ni fie ni bibia but o subambo ni bi o no ho nti papa no ebetimi protect ne ba no ade ntia ne ba no nya nfa ne ho ma no Atias here. Inti eba say sexual liberation movement no etu bibia gu mu no. Emma am form ho ama ma mo qualify. Mado do na. Because ya catch them say tema no papa no ebo mo mpem mema no. E yenhyeso and of fire abri bia e be catch obi say ya hye ne so in the past no. E catch say wade ne ho a dodo na de o mabrabo no edi nsemone. Eti emma free sabre no ma sha say be ma bia am do mo be ma no na ne emma sa de no timi course so pra more.
Hold on for me. Answer now about the mass I didn't timi course. I'm saying men tie nkomo we for just listening sick. We are young, we are youth, we are branch, we are baba wana we tie nkomo we are. E be shape be guide be enlighten woman. Obe hu ha obetutu anamo. Sa na me di me djuma on social media. Say your politically, say your religiously, say your social conversation be my topmost priority ni say youth in the generation ubenya enlightenment bi na ohun how obetutu anamon na say bi wan kopra eno ne me topmost priority it me sra don't just listen for listening sake so about TikTok about to see hidden common na wotie bi you pay critical attention, listen to it well ubenya kura na obetima take it down some note bi ababua wankasa in decision making. And then you go social media and a branch was a broken heart. About was a broken heart. No church and this conversation will guide you for you to know whom to go for, whom not to go for. Because I'm paying Mr. Rankotoka say, we in the video, Rankotoka say, pa, one penny, I could break your heart because I can't wait.
Master, I'll bet you you are Rankotoka.
Mr. Man, taking conversation very lightly, cry, taking it serious. We are Jana so about Bansoa. Also, be nyanti ase how would be protect obaba and obabema. That is why we are here. Yes, society no use social media ni. This is what I can also do with my platform. Intimate was say wajebre, but more than share conversation we be so emrambetie bi. Obi comment or by or say the good guys are passing through a lot and the good girls are also passing through a lot. Yababa ho, the entire good guys and nebre, na the entire good girls and nebre na mum to come and enjoy your system and you enjoy menu about DJ Beche in Namu. And they are branch here. We are Canada from Ranconia Basabasa or Peba or Bressa. Also, question pennies are to Cadico Boss or Anafa. Ubuno, I chat 2-3 months not broken heart, Abana, you get in Isimu. Yababa Honina, Eti Yabadu Honum. Oh, question be and I say, oh, I've been terrible to comment session or Macain Ama Ubia Atibi. Mamma might give to in answer, but I must say. And also by what media no etimi abawakwe my brain abribianti o my gifter we appreciate DJ to asoma
Yes. Enti ade bi ma poama say your relationship say aware say matete say mema say ma the same 1979 no sexual liberation omo launch ya omo wene ye I mean right of papa no if papa fo fi omo nsam no afi match Mrs town no ma akotu su mema no de that rough no that same year now so invented the contraceptive pill. Yes.
Adura onuma oni be madakura onfa nyinsen
Enti na before say you invented contraceptive pill no na ema omo ebo adwaman na yeka se promiscuous women no mo wofom adentia sa be no okofa be ma awo kunu achi a o the receipt be ba fie.
Okay,
wow, the receipt be ba fie.
Receipt I will be able to about baba.
Yes, but 1979 and he invented the contraceptive pill. Now adia the sexual liberation movement ni ye and say na sa time no uyo ba na ye ngro bra ana abrofo so no mo mama me no mo ye Right of passage is been on ye. Yenyewo. Yenware na kwanyemo a. Ye gu animase. Ye wo. Society no ehu in certain way. Ye gu animase. Ye de sa threaten also. Ye fe stigma. Na obi akra mpɛw ama ne babema. Sexual liberation movement ni eyi sa fedie we nyina afiri ho. Nti fedie na afiri ho. Aduru a wonom a wonyem soso aba. Nti wo hwa game no be say.
Say we onche new all play all.
Nti ene DNA ho nsɛm a aboba bebre no. Mema ni bi ka se ene ma de omo nhye omo ho so na am se dabi. This is who the female is. She lives by feelings. And you want the feelings say on share no so a eno an obeye. Cause ene man aniji in the moment. Then the feeling say on fa ni kunu achi and on me man na rough. Now tu na ni hwe benkum ni fa nanim na chi na ade bia no be man na ferry ade bia no be man na stigmatize a obeye. You go way back in the biblical era. Numbers chapter 5 verse 11. Echo. Na Hebrew for no war. Amamra. Bema suspect is sending it for the chia. The qua asori fee. Now so for no. The nyama be afafan and nase. Within 3 days. Of funny kurechia. Niyafunu behuno and nase behuno. Babu. Oba na nanu mo a ebesi na omo de so ati ase nti once again ye na nanu no mo ye scientific omo study oba no mo study be ma no mo hu ade a ebetimi de asi niema mema ya emo society no mo asi ano niema ma ya entimi wo society no mo asi ano nti sexual liberation movement ne ba ye no amamra na wo ho se oba bi anse no ho so wa yanware na okowo a yegu nanim ase no nyina amba human right issues ti oba bi anware na owo a okoka obetimi do akokot oba bi fani kunachi a de obi afani ene obi afani kunachi no be ma bi gina standby of chance aba na koware no
wo pamo no obi gina hye ne dem
ba tete no sa oba no be ma bia oye hard working na owo ni sika no sa ba ni musuo ma no na sa ma no ye mema hiafo akwadefo e na ware wo mo ti saka jantra ni ba so oba ware a
Java, thank you so much.
Se jantra ni ba so oba ware a e be ma ye ni kwadefo e no se fata no by ne billionaires eche jantra ni ba ware no enti o hwe sa system we ya obaba na wo se wo training no ma wa hye ne ho so yie no wote wa no wo hwe gay ya wo hye ase wo mantem ha be ma bia tue fa ne mu bi no besikani a ofiri nkran abefa abawa ne na ko
nokure yeah
what you say
yeah
enti that system when Emma mema mo se fata so mbe nya oba. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you so much. We dem who be the
hey me first time me receive lion here.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Enti system when be ma mema mo qualify ye ka be mo qualify a sa se mo cancel kan bi ma Ghana for di na tem o se asoba mema be ma hia ni nware o hey Ghana for man mema nyina atwa o hia ni no hwan non-ambitious man o you hia ni ye ka non-ambitious man a be ma onni botae bia so pese o ye yie
okay
ba o nya twa obedi
yeah Sarah Kutuka yeah
esan say onni ambition so pese o ye yie ntino ba bi kra oni ba bi da the street get to an answer and for and what's a bad biad and home sabe mano unqualified by sexual liberation. Ama sabe mano and ne omumu was access to macro chain. Mema qualified.
Yeah.
And then sabe mano
si wono so bio. The person will see wono so bio. Mema omo qualify so omo ko ba ho kra.
yes.
And I said, Mamma, you can't hear me, and yes, you can't quite so this can quantinate to you. See what should be did.
Bema only ambition bia so person ye. Us of fire, mammy fan say. And now me no kasan ye or mema. Omujidi say we are konanim ya evolve because of that in tea. Oba a bit much a bema.
Okay.
That crow minim say a bit more detail into data. Na sa mema one journey and jawa, bra, omo journey and jamana after yes, bra mo breno. To one journey. Because that sexual liberation movement, you know, they cover by any feminism. What men can do, women can do. And yeah, the attitude member be brave, Momujidi said the member the energy, and show Mobusiano, or bars between the energy and Abusian, which is never true. What I say, inti sa system way be man a man shall see and sa memo qualify to have sex. Ya inti from that time coming and here for ma bedos one system. Na and here for no emma mano or more mammy on papanum edi on bedani or more safe haven.
Okay.
On the pressure to more man so because one or no one true baby and osanka or call and or yeah. What does here? And the whole premise and the bano any no so fana kusio kumano and coupe wimra mebuano.
Yeah.
Lord Akam, you're welcome. Inti sa adeno I recycle ne one and in this most of men on benyo mano or money man intena at the end of the for prevent as some be seen in the modern day. On a man entena no call na mamma no quantity no. Inti oye bema said ya was a bema general unyini on genesa or drink she said be oba because on ne mame and I no. And or your bar ebi ane maame no papa ne nyem no a wane na ntimi antenanti eyawa okom no eno a na oka kire ne baba no e wo mema ho di sa ga we o menyini entimi e maintain good relationship.
Okay.
Eda me ka kire this guy the godson say ye wo mema of ye wo ma ene relationship bia okom no nyese o kone o pe be ma ne na bobra o nsem o atie fa mema ho firi ne maame ho ni nyina ya enti ne de ne se o pe be ma ne na tena be ma ne do be hye ni mu anu apanish no o take revenge ama ne maame
Or call for revenge
on behalf of ne maame ene mba nyina.
You mean most of the ladies or the women, young girls today, no? My matete or more, no?
Yes.
And some out of the pain or out of what they went through, their experience, most of them are on revenge, not in a relationship. So, is that the case?
Yeah. What I say? Ain't now? Yem buy komonimu. Okay, say me say the good guys are suffering and the bad guys are enjoying.
Yeah.
What make you think you are a good guy?
Okay. I brought you onye basa onye ne ho nsanonom or responsible or na dwuma kakra sikaba ne nsam onye ne ho basa ohwe ne ho so yie na momo ho ababawa bi a ode opasa mato nanim se opese onye ababawa no bobra wo betwa ho kwan beti ho penten kwasa ababawa yi ntwema ne da no abranteɛ no fault and ababa no na enye ready for that kind of a man.
Now when I catch you say I was a wutwa kwan wo ba ho ansa na wo ne natena.
Okay.
Enti nimd inyansa bro for friend no wisdom. Every day me bo sa word ni dia me di twi die no na bekasa nyansa. Enye me de keke na emeki sentence no me mu da ho nya ansa. Wo ye be ma makama na de no yemra mema so. Wo si wadru panyi fie so. Wo pese ukọ mprantwe mu aware mu. Ye na nam se nyansa. Nyanwo be ma no nyanwo nimde ansa. Na wo wie a kope oba ho nimde ansa. Wuni oba ho nimde ntina wo se oba pe ba ko. Oma good answer. Wakomienu oma good answer. What try 20 times? What do you mean? And your question, what do you mean? Unim nyansa. Wa unimu ho nyansa. Ena unimu ma ho nyansa. Entia.
DJ Sisubio.
Sebema enya ono anakasa ne ho nyansa. Ehia first. Ni etoso mienu so so kope nyansa ne nimdie wo ma ho. What you say? Na unya ma ho nimdie wi a. Wo ba tia se ofaya oba opew no. Ompew kampo. Ompew atete. Ompew amane.
Okay.
What you say? Na unya ma ho nimdie a. Wo be hunu se. Se dia wo be ma no. E ma mi ense gina ho a ba ko na wo pe no. Sa na ma no so te. Omo so mema mienu gina ho a mi ense gina gina ho a. Omo wo ne omo pe. Na ye mema ni bi wo ho a. Ma pe ne mema pe no. Ti se u chusu schools a. Yes chusu first school, u second school, u third school no. Sana be ma se imagine ho a ye reti omo. Si nya ne omo nkasa ya, ye reti omo. Se we di nka bue na me pe. Na ma nti ase a. Me consider fia.
First choice.
Na se afia nti ase a ma fa adwasa.
Mambisa.
What you say? Na mema na omo say omo ye good guys. Na ya omo bre no. Om problem na mbe secret na mbe yi no ha no. Onim bibia fa ma ho. Ni onim fa ma ho nyina osua no enwom mu movies. Ena books. Na bema onim die wo ma ho osua free enwom movies ena romantic books no. What you say obi a wasi ni dan 6 bedroom house. Na all security systems wom. Na nipa okoshia no se omwa no na ne fie ne secure I am robber.
Okay.
What's you fear we? Also pay protection. When you be anko bisa say omwa oma unye secure fie no than an arm robber. Nti fire arm robber o person omwa na fie ne secure no hade na beto.
Wankasa wa we na anam ho.
Exactly. And nunti na mema bebre omo ti omo hu di say nko me good guys no. Omo bro relationship mu no. Because we be onim fa ma on relationship bia no. Osua free movies. Enyom ena romantic novels. I've been DJing for the past 30 years. And I love music. I analyze music in my head. That committee trot from one na matinum bi mati ache. But me share me program we ask no. I took different interest in music, especially near friend or donyo. Me tinyo no. See some subai. Yeah. See some subai. Na me worry what I'm see Jesus. Jesus. This shouldn't be a song. What's Bema unim ne ho otie. Ana fa bibia oba anyom no ho awu.
Enyom no kire se oba nsesa ne suban no be ma na ware oba no.
Yes.
Is that not the tone?
Yes. And that is
no,
that's
and that is absolutely wrong.
That's wrong. And yet, trying say everything as a man will hear or ban moon, and it's a ban. Baby, and a top, and a fair, and no fear, and a fair. Ain't he? Or say, Saban, son, Suban, Warano. If you say, Nipa, and say, Suban, MOB, yes, say, Suban, my young. And she says, Suban or bad woman. So, who are the papa beer or son is Suban or Bena woman on Santa? And most people will not change, whether a bar or bear. But this is the mentality of most men at the relationship. Near my papa or his chef or bad 90% in your bad. But or say on son, no worry no. To be quite ahead, no, I call worry no. Or chance of Bassacra. NC. Senepa and Cosway. What is here? Ain't back to grading, first, second, third grading. Uberman, Usia, one dear we are. No, who never saw before, never saw before, never pay fear, never pay fear. After we see a bonten ho, now we sank ma female nature we are. We see a bonten ho, aqua copy or baha. You know what you want, and you don't.
I mean, Mr. Obey, Quabe number for social active or bassy because we say one, my enfagum, it yet a quabuanum ne, quabana ne, Sarkodian more donuma, my enfahon say this yama. My ancient movies telling novellas in Nollywood in Nigeria movies, my inferno. A quabe soon a brantia would tell me, or person or Tim Massy, Sian be who mad, quabe soon of first social Massy.
I never may recommend you or more a pair I can kind of. One, start reading any book on human nature.
Human nature?
Yes.
Okay.
Who we are, get closer to evolutionary psychology. Evolutionary psychology, Bema Wahunu, Mema, said you are more in their core. Ebemu who master or more in their core.
Evolutionary psychology, no, he found a meeting because me tell you, me evolutionary psychology. Is it on YouTube? How do I get that? Should I get closer to Emma? Get closer to Mema? Where do I get that evolutionary psychology from?
Okay, so there's one evolutionary psychologist, a friend, Dr. David Bass.
Okay.
Dr. David Bass. Or a series of books on evolutionary psychology. Who waits me? God has here. And not that Chenya, Muam, ya impaired, I can kind of. Yeah, man, you will yama. Or mu datea. Yentam me or mu. Yenti or munkomu. Woon yama, and our mabi or home. Uni any sexual interest or more. Ben or more. God has here.
There be some questions now because
there be some questions.
One thing, me one format me used to hear, brana me person me te a massy, na me te ye me man kasa so ase no me bemben kokkrafo ne emerewafo a o maware page jai bi o ebinom so o wo wawarem timitimi ko ho abere wa bi o te ne ba bi na my boyfriend no na metimi no di nkobo kakra na me bisa the questions about emma esuban in our rear before our rear after our rear e ho ne bo am kakra enti said you
Ndi mame ma female nature back.
okay
Eya be much me chi oba se wa ya de bi be ka was lalai pinye na eno no timi e ha me mara no mo bodam because on female nature say what female nature say obeti ase say oba na ho bambo kese e wasase so ote eye se oye ni innocence na ye ni security. The more society obi a twa oba ho ahia ehu se ompe ne ho asem ne ho jo wo ye innocent no the more na sa ba ni security in society eye.
Okay.
Enti ade bia beti ni innocence so no obe fight against it. Nti se ojitum se waye bone na ne security so ate. In other words, the price women pay for their protection in society is their innocence. Nti umantamu awote no obehwa oba omu ne ho na ne wo kuntoko wo ha wo twa da pa wo ha no yetimi koto na ye bo no ne atwam uhu bi da
ese na no na akoyi nika obi akura ko makura nti wo no so ba kwaje nimpo.
But there was another girl who se obi dine satene so kura no wa be no say wunnim na wunnim onya o girl o onya unua o. Psychologically, philosophically, we try ka na ho brase ne ho juo innocent na wo ye society mantem won nti no wo dey atutim se we protect no da bia eda obehu se wo ye niema ensem fata pe na wa dwen na wa sase a register wa dwen se dey we me koto se yebo na meja no. And the female's price that she pays for her security in life is her innocence. And that is why a lot of them will lie, will deny. Say why baby? Because when you do mupe, you know what reducing the security in society, in life. So what I say? 2. Nientia unya nimdia yete wo hai na utachieti akwabo anom ene all the love songs are me tie omunyina but any influence wa me so because I'm an initiated man.
Okay.
So what I say? Yeah. Enti wo be man na unya initiative ho true knowledge no uko tietie sa anyom na now you are at age opese utimi attract oba ofre oba obeba uni ni di nkomo a obenya time e di ama. Enti at this point you are in a hurry to find anything oka be ma oba anya attention ama. And that's where we go to music, we go to movie. Into Russia, Emeka Ike or Nigeria. No, a pay Genevieve best 7 years. Near Bono. Now ye say near Chinico to guard room. Nina after 14 years. Now Genevieve at here. No makotina. Do as young man pet. Say, what a formula. And one say, we are no abrabum say, would when see be so. Now to me fight here, now this unkunimwa. It 2, remember back to the male nature. The man was created a problem solver.
Okay.
And sa problem solving energy na wo mema mu no. I thought that in most cases, they call relationship move the wrong way. Boy, akohu girl wafa bema echi na bema ni nejai. No akobishan say dey na mu jaye. I say no mama attention. Utimi tu kwan tamale be 3 months. No mama attention. Yes anka me nyesa. Usa no adwene wo fom e wo wankasa wo ho as bema. No adwene wo fom wo ma ho nti no. I say asa ne ga ba ko na anya ade. Me de me wo ha. Meet me, I'm our attention. Lord, no akwati. Uwo ibia me wona. Ubo unse we e choba chensin. Ye didim ehuru yensa gum na ye kwa baabi. Ba bema oni ne honim die no ni ma honim die no. Obekwa kofa choba chensin atwatwa aka de akofie. Ade so is meant to be in the street. said ye enye bema biya na was ordine ho ka oba no or qualify no sa na enye oba biya na was say yeware no.
Yeah, I also met Asiapa.
Na mema bebre no esan say for the past almost 60-70 years no man atiti mema ni bebre no we have been raised in the image of our mothers.
Okay.
And and they say if you're a man and you are raised by a single mother, you have too much sympathy on single mothers and women with bad behavior.
You have too much sympathy for single mothers and women with bad behavior. So, and as a single mother, is that the case?
Yes.
How do you explain this?
Okay. Debia o mama ni wudi nkoma oka ne mema dia ye no ne o papa dia ye no and all of that. Enti nkwalabrem kura na washase e ka kire ho I will never be the reason why any woman will cry.
Okay.
Uti mema no bebre maka mo de I will never be the reason why a woman will cry. And that is a dangerous trap on yourself as a man.
That's a dangerous trap.
Yes.
Deciding not to put any woman in a pain for her to cry, no, it's a dangerous trap for you.
Not deciding to do it, deciding to give yourself that vow.
Okay.
What is here?
Okay.
Because as soon as a year or Juma Yamanipa, both man and mema. But as soon on fast walk, Brema March and Bema.
And then the Punubaku could be a Punubaku could be a Punubaku. And soon on for so saying Emma Mass and Mema.
Yes.
Which you say?
Maybe you better try to hold baby a bit to tea and as a topic. Nienti a meme kwabra bibilia mete ha. Kasa bia e so ye TV ne radio so. Be ma usu eye, be ma o se be ma su. Nya no. Me ni omo nya adwene. Me nka se be ma nsu. Ba die nti na wusu. Emre be na wusu. Why na wusu akyere no? When it comes to men, I will ask that question. O mama ye wu na wusu aboni bi anim. O papa wusu, unu wu adamfo wu. Bikra wapira na mwabu. Boni bi anim. Because esu no ehuni fa so kan yakopon fa maye.
Yeah.
What I say? But oba esu a unya result bebre apart from the hormones esu e release woni padua ni mu no. Socially unya so mfa so.
Okay.
Bebre oba jabontin osusisi a lot of people ever back to her aid. Bema ensi
Ukra abeka se bema Jimmy for bema susu. Ah bema abegina wa usu.
Now go back to near ya yesusa na ye wo ye ma me no mo single mothers na mo ka omo nsem yawa mema de aye omo na ebo a ye hye ye ho. I will never be the reason why a woman cries no.
Yeah.
Nienti a dangerous trap ni ni.
Because odekasa.
Oba esu a way of negotiating. Emano. Or padie bi, person ya adie bi. But on natural logical sense as a man, HSS aden emwa no emwa mu mienu. What na no ka emfa obetim de esu abam. A negotiating point. Na strength. Did I be catch boys me cancel almost say know the difference between the voice of a woman.
Know the difference between the voice of a woman.
Yes. And her words.
Her voice and her words.
And I said the woman herself, separate the woman from her voice.
Okay.
Because Oko Bible when Yakupon Ampa say Adam. So tie evil or pan so tie evil ne voice. What I say? Enti wa sha ohumbo se ne uma make cho se member de aye no ne wa komu uma me so wa komu anti no. You want to be the best father. You want to be the best man. I can fire boni bia nim say abemu a obehye ohumbo say you want to be the best father. And that is near me nyina ni shame ye we nyina is said in the next 40-30 years, you know, we'll create new kind of fathers who are better
than today.
Yeah. But every young man, whether 40 years, 50 years, do na single mothers ne train you on. I can say we are they will never be the reason why a woman will cry. Now say, "Oh, shall home boy na stuck with you are only a back relationship muna or pesa or ya dear emwa but or pe I would not work one gentleman obey you as soon as the negotiation card, and then you remind yourself, I said I will never be the reason why a woman will never cry. Into a coffee wachi and our pouch also won't yes here. You need to talk from one wakai.
They are only say Wamokrano was soon to now go ye.
Yes. Ti said here a ma binum echo relationship to find men to punish for their mothers, you know. This guy is also tolerating a bad behavior of a woman to please the mommy. A boss na wase ne mommy no odi so. Ntitete no in some cultures akwala we be ma udi 7 apena o papa te wafi o mommy ho. Oko ba bia ne wona ekọ. No much train you as a man. Because papa with the philosophy of the man eba, mommy with the philosophy of the man eba. Mommy beka tell neba say, yaw, may ye be bia the amount, said the beya be new, said the beya, but bia o bia obekwa manimu nbeba be to charge you. That is what a mother would tell a son or a daughter.
Okay.
Cause odod na abros wo ni mu no. Ni real reality say, e maybe bedu, ne ba be wo ba bia no ni ho. But then papa beka kire ne ba, papa beka say, thank you. Yaw, mebo mo ho wode aye bibia se na be ya mini ho obetu atwitwaje wo ho.
Makasa obeti magina brane. Yeah. Yeah.
This doesn't make the father a better person than the mother. Difference ne say, hormones say yakopɔ de ahyɛ mmaa mu no. Ehun faso no wo ho ma akwala from a die benyem no kopem die be wo no kopem mfie nson ana mfie nsia enti sakwala ni mfie nsia wi a ohia soft love ohia tough so enfiri mamu ma efiri mema mu na eba but mamenka we say ene ye wo mema bebra tough love no ko mu ni bi no mati ase
Soft love.
because on share anya be masa or ye she male.
Yeah.
Ne mami ye female no ono ye she male.
Komo na yeji no anansa ma DJ ka no emudo nti abusia me ntie ne sa atra kwa o. DJ no nso ma me meba ma me ka comment we. Comment we free mami money di Mava Rain or say tears never worked for me even when as a child. Mava no yo ba na be ma wo de no usukura mu fi o na we ma no usukura mpusu. Yo mema ni bi so usu upasu ankle ba ko mfi o. Ampuma Akosia Julie say, wow, words are powerful. Yes, words are very powerful. One day, you better say now you go deep into how powerful or how good to use your words. Your nona will be the casano. How powerful it is. Baby, the name And one day we will sit down and go deep into that. Saturday I say, okay, not Saturday I reply will be okay. I was just when I share conversation, yeah, share mommy. Why now? You go so a bon komo a DJ Fuad e de do suko e baby nyama so kire frames nanama. Thank you so much. You are here from the start. More joining here from the start. And that's why thank you for so much. We have 83 shares. We can do better. Please number Rosemary number be why number maybe number na DJ number. So you DJ number. Hold on, you baby DJ number no the betuja. Wow, person will reach out to DJ direct no or the number betuja. And the platform no so and one or na who no don't say boss pay no or follow no say the be time to time about life opposed to or teachings deep teachings about relationship about all aspects. Until ubetima don't say boni din so DJ for 2018 na or no don't say boss pay no or follow no. If today is the first time and no follow no, now we keep in touch on the platform no, you will be enlightened. Okay. Black officer, they always resort to emotional blackmail. That is all kind of massive. No. Okay. Did it man twaso? Say now can be twaso, mami.
Okay, intimidate so as Bema, I also who nature. Now who nature. And nature and back on the say emotions is their strength.
Okay.
Mema physics and air strength.
Okay.
Now, me share show where I say one of the first videos I recorded for YouTube. How to identify the strength of a woman.
How to identify the strength of a woman? Okay. And I catch it.
A son say, yeah, mema physically strong unity, and most of the things I will be asking until say I buy a physical strength and a DNA no. Most men ma my hoarding, and then they are here say
You ma a physique and answer.
Say, yeah, I want any a betty, a pajania market here, or basso the any day. The emotions. Yes.
Because we think we have the physique.
Yeah, and you're doing so, physical.
Yeah. Okay.
That be Yankupon or Yenibibia in twos. Your baby, I'll be true, not a hoarding. Intimate go be, opinion, my hoarding in says. Any over be a bedroom, now emotions at him. Into a banner hoarding, any emotions, any manipulation. And when it comes to manipulation, you will move you. Your positive manipulation and negative manipulation. So fire, we share YouTube, we see to me share videos best at 20. Now subscribers 10 now. Toda, now I don't say winjai. Now I feel I can just say yaw, me Judy. And somehow can I win here. And to Kosoka, minim say, ubedru monetization very soon. That is positive manipulation.
Okay.
So in a nutshell, women manipulate men to gather resources to take care of their family. Okay. Men manipulate the environment to gather resources to take care of their family. So we all manipulate.
This is two different manipulation. Women manipulate men to gather resources to take care of the family.
Yes.
Men manipulate the environment to gather resources to take care of the family.
Yes.
Okay.
Me breaking it down.
Breaking it down. Maybe it's here from my point to them, but
yes,
for the benefit of our listeners.
Yes. So Obabe to me add negative manipulation. I gather resources. And obey the positive manipulation. What manipulation need be here? Say or encourage you. So ojije wo mu ubetimi aye. Bia o share adwuma ase. O be kwa adwuma, o be share adwuma ase. Na uhu ya won kan kire o yire o. Na wakototo umbrella, food flags, how do aduane begum. You have no idea how this will ginger you to take a Jumana very serious. On who say somebody sitting somewhere cares about what you're doing. Ubefia, hey, offer na niamamu to say, me say a jumamu. These are all positive manipulation.
Okay.
That is here. Yeah, 1 year or day. I go see a command so bad that I do credit card. I go here to scan on so I gather resources.
Absolutely.
Now, Mema, yeah, well, Mema, more mining companies are. Mining Ghana ha. Say you. They are gathering resources to come and take care of the country and their families. And yeah, what Galamsey for? They are also manipulating the environment negatively to gather resources.
Absolutely.
So manipulation can be good or bad. So that's here. Into we are bear man, oh, bebe and ma. Also, he say, oh, back when I want they were he. 99.9% of my holding your munsem. How or you suit the emotions.
Okay.
Tianuntina. Now watch your humble say, I will never be the one to make a woman cry with the utiate. Say Java, you're welcome. Call one woman jumana easy amano.
Simple cry.
Ye hear and say, obey me soon. I dear was a to bedia to. At the say moi, a moton phone street mumuria phone town. Go do bedufiana dane kiss open. Oshiawa also tested a level of greediness. And into the iPhone I tono 20 million about say 2,500. Price no the better say or level of greediness. To 2,500 now cost 1,500 or say afa. Akwano or you greedy chairman. Into me buna nyankupon.
20,000. Me say for 2,500, but you say 1,500 because the way you greedy, it's your mama samana.
Enti mema na semina na me de man no nyankupon bia ni wiase obetumi atua meka.
Akatua ni achire.
Ketua bia ni achire. Enti otu ho asese oba na hoɔden eni ni nsam na ewo ni trim ene ni sun ene so be sama ne ho ayemɔbɔ adentina ɔmo person ɛya ɔmo person ho yemɔbɔ. They cry to buy more security. They cry to buy more innocence.
Yeah.
So what I say? Aha. And you tell us sir. Ubeti as you say asem bi ba obetimi de abufuo aka nsem a no ohye. Enu ntina untanhia ma mienu omo kasa ba ko say oyo ba abomi. Minim the last time I offer hu bi.
Oyo ba abomi. Nti bi kura daw. Say ma.
Dey na ya otati.
Oso oyo ba abomi.
Dey na ya otati.
Oyo be ma fasa kame.
We be ma fasa kame. Adentia. Onum say you are not supposed to touch her. Unya touching the pebble near where the piano, what papa bonimu half. Ni innocence ana akofom. Enumti ni security ni protection in the society no akofom no. Or per se kosoro by becoming a victim.
Yeah.
Ehano monsia ni ye mema no. Me che oni enti anwa sa obo oba.
We are Bema ni kwan se otu nsabo ba de ntia ni kwan se otu nsabo ba chirimai
Na hooding social issues. She knows how to manipulate socially. In Chipapabi can say, if you want to kill some people in the world, use men. If you want to kill everyone in the society, use women. Enti onim say, ubo no pe boni bia wadi no. Na anka obi anka bi man no. Wama na be victim, and the world love the victims. Ni bibi ato no. Ene ye hwe no. Na fashion otim dem say, oba betimi apiraw. Police for ba ho a ye be hwehwe ho nyina ye nhunu bibia. Ba auto nsape evidence day. anything that mammy you know, I want it, we are bar, bommy. But or barney, bema, we are bema bommy. And mostly they say we are bema bommy when we're deep on a CB.
Yeah.
Onya deep on a pet, now you catch and say, the innocent swatting. I say a bear din, say we can be a mano. You can't be a befaso. Ama wabe victim. Now, the why am bono or befaso. No, the one sat and a beman and why am mobile.
Those are kind of pay as a matter. Yeah.
And majority of men are intimate control yakoma. Majority of us a men are mad training here. On the surface, enka obi bedwen say sanka or bat till bema dia. And Kaubaya, one of the most sympathetic human beings. And of
yeah, sure.
Obama etiti bema and ka obenya humobro.
Abadaye humobro odo yeah.
No, and this because two say yankopon dem a bema no e different from two say yankopon dem oba.
Okay.
Emma e wicked. Violent equally as mema. But on the no obeka asem one bomb panyan na enamutim na muso for dimodua mu ana say
asem ba ko pe
e hona na ho de ne wo
yeah
so de e say
o tu blow mi na e ho ya ne ya kakra bia say no e ko awie
Obviously, we are bema. Stand here, my way, you know, what's the who? Maybe your banner more than what? Not ditum. Say how our sort of chairman. When it comes to manipulating socially, or sort of chairman, intimate also. But remember, most of the time, no, I want to back up we are saying, you know, hanyai. On to me more, Baba Quaco. What is here? Two, Bema Bia also says, or baby, I bear what in the Sabbath for noon. I said, sing or what?
Okay.
Or by Papa in the Sabbath for noon, or by Bonnet in Sabbath for noon.
I said, sing or what? Or
by Bonnet in Sabbath for noon, not a sing what to cross. Metna. Because I call we seen you with ye. Met me, I call when they make that's about on your shade. To obey no better na bechitia, Hufuna no call to the next Bema Winison. Or ba, or Usuba Papa, our pet Bema Nabo brothers are 4 minutes seen you what, Ubejaho. Because we hear Bema or was saying, I'll beat me a cat. No, I'm born home buying in the bush, home buying. In the video I'm here answer ever life. They say, as a man, you must be dangerous. A dangerous man is not a man or timipo ma. Utimidi matem. No. Dangerous man and only bema. Who are debut or home? And yeah, bro, and yatim didi. But a man who say, aha, we didn't quite say, my name be guase. I'll be stigmatized. And anytime our Bible who say, whoa. Would dear grow around you are then in Beguasibiano will behave straight.
Yeah.
Now, Essan say, Yensia Yankasa Memani Yahu, Yensia Mahu, na and Yumu, Aquabo and nature who the woman is, how to treat her no. To work with Yumbi Aquabo, you be tartan here, Ntrona.
Okay.
Say, men person ya me hunu, men person me who said ya make me huni no quare. Who the Chamentrona?
Just imagine.
What I say? And because of Bema ye ball for problem solving, Ube or body subambon is a problem that can be solved. This is the problem, and I'm the papa not solving, you're not solving. So you have to leave her and go for near solve that problem on herself. And the same thing goes to ma, which means she be now we say oh problem. O say me chase problem no. I bet so yare bi mpo dia. Yes, I know we are or what. Babia or your true for bema. Obu ma. O say ma ho ofenti obejai onjai.
Say ebia mesesano me pese mesesano enye.
Yes. Inti yemfamra modern days nyama sa nemo nyina be problem ama a relationship as say no oba social media ma binu na aware po de men ware nyenyenyenyenyen na afi amanfo mre mo se nkofo pese mo bam
yo be answer dia baba ho no abusia ma me ma nyina kwa babio obi bisa question bi wa 77 say DJ ekwa be so na be ma betimi afa so atimi ni oba ahodu no ene na tena ama relationship na che say aware o atena maintain no ama watimi na tena che is there a way
ho enya na
okay
na social media world ni e timo ne fast world no nti no say no obia pe bibia fast is a fast food enti o kope obi ene na tena person ne traffic ball and you want to use the shortest time possible to vet them or to bring them into your life. Yes, you can make it short. Time out the best study will be, with my short. When you know yourself better and also know female nature. Do you know more? And I'll be said, men person me kotamale. Ain't me tell ya girls now more or more do techima in India. From Tachimo to Tamaleno, a bear short.
Finding what? Okay.
Finding what? What do I mean? Near Equia Bacon, the thing LOVE. Love.
Love you, baby girl.
Love. The word love. And a essay and a. And no, I had the co-relationship more Equia.
Okay.
And she said, a net show one to share no. Fasama ya we are maybe a fashion team. Odo yemfa nkwaware
DJ da betere ja semra DJ di ba wie na me no nipa na me da ware no e da sem na okay yemfa odo nkwaware sese
e for don
nkwaware na man yemfa odo nkwaware na yenyina both gender nyina mfa odo nkwaware
a man and mema
uchire mu say
but unfortunately movies na ehwe ni nyina yes, a yodo and a mom tena ho che ye. And you don't know go for tena ho che. A interest. Mo mienu mo interest. Mo purpose and mo values.
Interest, purpose and values.
Nti se meti hey. CSF ni abrante a me ye kwakubo nsamba yi. Na me se me pesofo ba ware. We have two different values. Religiously, spiritually, she's a Christian.
Okay.
She's going right, I'm going left.
Okay.
Now, and yes, I met her minji love indeed. And yes, sir, minji this a love play a role.
Okay.
But love role no is sa. Ena e wa chiri chiri. What I say? Say, oh, co-relationship now or the love edikanya relationship beba we yentem. But my love ehwehwem atira mo be ko mani mache. But ye de ade bi abechechire ye ho. Say odo bia ode ema obi a. Wo mani pa ne hu ne ntia wo do no. Conditional love. Neboa. Movies are one thing also say it should be unconditional. Until most of us who be so beside now don't know say I don't even know no utima you kutu. When you back unconditional love there say when you dey no when you be because nipa no odo no wo si enyina hwe so. That is madness. Wabodam. Yes. Yes.
The German kasa. Me do. Abna unconditionally. I just love him. Abodam.
Abna wo ha, won sesa ne niema no nyini chale wo tegita no nyane. Kwa da adam no beti wani so no, ubehu ne enti a, ubedo no. No hu ne enti a enwo senka wo do no. Yes.
Ya se mo da iso chire.
Aware ne kwa aware na ne kwa nwa.
And they said the dinner no one say. No kwan wa pa.
Enti ade bia wo di tu kwan a ti se Libya kwantuo. Na wa mfa ne ma be chance na asa. Ubekwa kodua na obeka kwam.
Obeka kwam kese ho baka kwachire pa.
Enti yenhwe be ma ose me mpese me ma beko daycare. Okay? Mpese me ma eduru be 4 years sana omako school. Ana mpese me chiro ma de ofie. Wako ware oba. Ono so pese ode ne mako Montessori school. 6 months rod neko. You people don't have the same values. You don't have the same purpose. You don't have the same interest. No matter how muhu na nyama bi ne na mohidie mu no edru mo oyere ne wo a na 6 months odne koja school mu a tokwa beba. But unya butre enya be oba ono so person ne badi 4 years ansara wa firifia ko school a mo konte sedien mbesamba, because you have a purpose and interest to fulfill together. We and your dog something practical and a hodimo and your feelings.
Okay.
What you say? Spiritually, religiously, for you to open something to sell.
Come on,
oh, so for ba open. Now, bonsam to sell for you to where I will person for bano. The girl in pel cry, problem of being girl in Guasia, a conipa fee as a software. One may be a son who say, Nipa personal and your papa. You will buy a beer or some bomber when you know you're any. But Unya who say we are bonsami, and I said, me, Ultimate. Oba me ware wo no nyame na meka cho say bebrame enso bosom o se me hia na wa u fili bosom so wansa nti on problems are yedi odo equal relationship mu a ye nya na ebi nie that bia you are trying to convince somebody to do something as abran ka mo de be ye ade productive bi enti pe obi a only what the same values fall under religion and spirituality. Inti ebasa mumie no you don't struggle. You don't spend unnecessary time convincing people. Obi aware 10 years nie da bia or convince you obi. E na ba kon e de sa de na or convince wo no ho no e de aye bait. So wanya meko da bia was wo ye bibi e ma madam etena and was wo ye bibi ma bra etena na membra love ntia love enka ingredient e ma relationship ko akire no okay we de minya daje echo neurosurgeon Dr. Edem and say early this year President Mahama ko UN. Now, I'm with a program you in New York. I'm a friend of the Accra Research. Okay. All African head of state, President Muhammad na Orche program. Nipa no oye MCU program national. Ono Dr. Edem. Ono na Oma mi santi asiewe. Oye gan the whole world account. One of the best neurosurgeon. Omo mu pie nipa adwene so eye mu operations no. Okay. No say kwabena. Ya fani pa wato dom fresh na dwene e dey call lab e dey machine esi so ene afọ obi a ofa cocaine ono so na dwene ye dey omienu eti ahye machine ye ready ye no difference bia nim. You can find Dr. Edem anywhere. Sa papa no na oma Obama ba Ghana or de anas di mo Obama bo ni din no.
Osi obi a wato dom any obi a wafa cocaine no difference.
Yes. O say de call lab different bia nim. Na ne ehu kura die. Odo ne titi ni pa na ni so no onya broken heart no. He said the adjourn no ko share machine. And near cocaine, so actually feel body more taking a deco shame, almost we did the same.
Oh, I think I'll go for a Junipo. Oh, that's him.
Yes, you're welcome. What I say, NG, or we are say, so if you want to start a journey called marriage, a one, you're far there at a contem and chassis.
Okay.
What I say, I am not throwing away love.
Yeah.
Love exists, but love manifests after work.
Okay.
We interest are here our brabo muno, our remuno, and our wife interest back home. Or values, or spiritual stance, or religious stance back home. No purpose. Dear now person worry. Media nkwala wunya misika. Aba so nkwala wunya misika, wunya problem. What you say? Now, our union na ye say ho bo. Se mo hye boni wie. Na mo hye asese move this to each other. And also working towards your goals, which are your interests, your purpose, your values now. And over time, wait me, I catch you because I love you. You have to love people because of something.
Okay.
Sorry, movies and young books, gurus, you know, I catch you say, a bonnet. Because a conditional. But everything in this world is based on a condition.
You know something? Minchawanu. Omo kachire say Nyankopon edoye odo a unconditional love. Meanwhile, say nyame kura say when di menhye so a oboko bonsam jam. So what makes God's love unconditional?
Well, my book now title no yeah, why unconditional love does not exist.
Unconditional love does not exist.
Yes.
Even God loves with conditions.
Exactly. Unim, the concept of unconditional love, me research of a book who said it came about from narcissistic people.
Okay.
Nipa or person who don't know or don't any worse and any feeling a real thing. A exchange of something. And to me myself, I out me yeska famame. Me here mo abeboa me. Ade bia me here bia be ye mame. But who here bia? And once ubisa ofre me. Ofre me a na maka say what happened to unconditional love? Enti na o boa me say be ya ho kire ameboa. That is where that concept came from. One source. Another source unconditional love free by people wanted to romanticize love. And the best way they got to romanticize love, they say, or don't know if a bibia just say a pure. They said it near money pajitu mu easy, no, they say obi bedome na anwasa me yehwe mana edo. Because majority of us, ye percent of 4 year bibi ma ye yehwe in return. Di akoye say tama na me che sexual liberation ni mu no me ma kwadwofo ahiafo no ebra ma ne ka say ye ma ye papa no and share bema my beam. Ya ever go street in so be a PBD, pussy bema. Mema kwa for the no me. Move a demonstration no my dear no a successful.
Because you condition be free.
Yes. Thought as yet. Ain't it? And what said before so no be be shas mutu anamo no. Mama condition here clear. Mama hana meko. Hana meko. Nti you ready as so ubeko bia yanko. And then mema be problems are you share relationship yani de prayer. Because ma worry, mema na ma worry. Na ene say mema no bebre ma na tete yen na system na ye timu na no eye emadwene na e rule system no enti no mema esiso a ye pese ni oba se no pebia no na yenye na yadwene se no be ma ma na doye dabi man bebre wati ade say a concept and all can be nti wose wo fa ade da oba no e wose wo hwehwem ehunu se sa de we oba ope ana ope ampampa and so wo can be keke. And most of the things that moti o man say me dey me worry say na me pen na dodo na omoboa and now they are lying to themselves o mate and o mo can be. So what I say inti enam santi mema bebre ye pese e ware was a yen and ye ka say me pese me ware efia ware court ware nkramofu ware hindufu ware no e was a few be ma ho ni oba wo e wo ka ho an say me pempe so ja me ware o. And mema and then mema no dodo na cannot stand so oba ka say bema no say opefufuo do your ba opefufuo a on ware mema no yentimi nyina no. Nti your biggest problem back is fear of rejection.
Fear of rejection
From the female.
From the man myself, I'm to a missing in your quarter warrior. Abonasi chinchine chain. And the uncle court the own worry, Miss Okay, and your own worry, and your Matthias, uncle court, men pencil, Miss Rosa, I've been a Miss Uncle court.
And no, and I make sure say, and ma be brave. Mema be brave than ma. Because between man and mema, so you say, yes, you are one jum idea. And can you also throw rejection pie or bar?
Okay.
But of our children to order, message him.
A man also must through rejection.
Yes.
I say, Mema move this through.
Yes, into the fear of rejection, you know, mema worry ma. Answer some worry or not necessarily say man any subai in some cases. Yes, subai only. Na obano ni esi na ni so ni interest ni values na ni purpose and no be man de no directly opposite. Majority of men no matter the man you know they throw away their own standard and go for the woman's standard.
Yeah.
And uko for oba standard na unya wari wie na oba no panishiwa your fault, your bad fault. Because as a man, you had the opportunity and the option to stand say, me say me pay warrior or bounce up a court wedding. And or bounce on a Jana Manako. Se oja benebema eja Obama nako based on principle, based on interest, based on purpose, no intimi. And then and young movies are hold on air can't say ye jaya dear near go for bani dear na and a chira say yeah romantic your dog.
Yeah.
Na ni a shime man be say on what jani dear na ke ye fia wari no akọ for bani dear no or bani dear no the problem ba or bani say blame say we ye bema one also can which me a drown now so and me ye tene me me your ba and Obama is right. Me ma another example na saying DNA ho asema e bebre me boa. Me hia oba na me hwew na me nyawa me ne oba ware a. Me ka kire se me kwa hwe wachi obosom so.
Okay.
For your assassin, we catch my tenure, emu na half, umunsi wobiem. Inti me, I'll have to test about 40, 50 a ma, and send them because many problem. The modern man cannot stand rejection. Now, let me answer the reason why men shouldn't have problem with rejection. And this is what the modern fathers also yen training your man to go through a lot of rejections. To ya bema oha, uni papa, uni bema bi obrabo o training wa per company bi e ben o call sales and marketing department. Na ka se o pese o ye sales e ma for 6 months. Omutua ka fa omutua ka jai ye ma sales and marketing ebema wa rejection 101. Sales and marketing na utimi through office bi upo promo hu anima we are okay. Unkan ya odo eton
Me secondary school. Me adwuma one of these mechanizing companies. Omo kofa product ba ene bebre na Manchester bebre na you meet them in town. You kofa product ba ne the good bag me address come na your office to office na church you koton and udro was say kasa for product no ho say the be nipa no story about the product say the be better. And that is where I mean a day me ready me ho say awurade nyankopon. It's a woman in kasa mu kranchira mu kran say oh
what you say? And that is reality 101 on rejection. Sometimes it's not about you. You are not a problem. Before our office one near, I send the message be when you know. He or she doesn't want to talk to anyone. Now let's bring it back to relationship. Obana usinipe. Now I said me a traditional man, me a modern man. I'll say me so me pet ni open. Who na no. Evolution psychology better say ma who mema from afar they scan them and easily know say I like this man or I don't like this man.
Oh, okay.
And to scan one who say who need the first selection, who need the second selection, who need the third mu. And to down say nako. Near here as a young man who see so is the ability to talk to women, the boldness.
Okay.
Rejection the fashion team say the bema. By the modern man is afraid of rejection because of the way feminism are raising. Or bad also only problem with rejection. Why? Because a man messy me pay. And once in a while, now o show sign to the bema so open. Now bema no one who it translated to the biggest rejection in her life.
Okay, baby, say, but my dear, we hear the ability to talk to women. Yeah, we be saying, "Whoa, and no, you better just ability."
So we need to learn. Modern fathers need to teach their sons.
Okay.
So what you say? We need to teach. And there might be a or bad relationship or bad marriage because of the fear of rejection. And you also yes, as I say, I also see one day. You see an build on you have to build yourself.
Self-knowledge. Yes. You have to know yourself.
Yes. And you see one day now build who we are. Ubon say rejection is part of your life as a man.
Yeah.
One, or Baba reject you because ni open bia and respect that. Or Baba subet marry reject you because near o kono ontimi nko ho. We are bosom ni we Christo ni. Or be so reject you bosom na wosom not because of Christo ni o. Because odi echi as a bosom ni be ma. ofo wachi a obechi no enya na bosom beti no enu nti e na osan won so sorry a wo se wo pe oba a obu ne ho na won fa wachi na oba reject you because of bosom nti we Kristo ni nti no wo se ya ne majan Kristo ni no majan bosom the moment oba bema o fundamental principle ubejai for oba nti no ya mutu. And the same thing to oba. The moment oba the fundamental principle also be jamu because of bema bitino also ya mutu.
So the base of this, I mean, conversation, I say, the whole point is, people be our no share the same value, the same principles, more the same ambition. Now, into animal. That is it. Is that not the case?
Yes, but there's a little bit of caveat or danger there.
Okay.
One year now, I could share will be our traumatized in her past or his past. Also, I traumatized. This is a common thing. The one where you relationship, no, ebeba abedina mo trauma, so it is called trauma bonding. Enti mo no mo ho, munni ma papa bia positive a enu ntina mo kleke initially ne de ma ba eye oyaw a wa famu deda ene oyaw no so famu deda na aka mo abom. Enti eno no wan hwe ya ba ko eyusu sa de no e di ba kunya. The relationship bi wo ho ba ko abuse ba ko pa ba mu ntimi njai. The relationship is built on trauma.
We've done over 2 hours and
wow.
I want to establish this every Friday from 1 p.m. to I think 3 or to 4 p.m. You know, and use 2 hours of every Friday. Say, and I have this conversation. It is established every Friday. More Friday within the weekends. You know, weekend the Saturday is occupied. I think Sunday tomorrow Friday or Sunday. No many DJ for because and then the rate at which broken heart about social media na ababa wano wosu abrantie no wosu adan oni abrantie bi ankoye oni ababa wa bi ankoye na mema no su in my life honestly speaking me nya broken heart that and I don't know why and maybe
wow and yeah brother we be trophy dia bro na ni aba fa wa join dia come doctor dem alcohol lab ahwehwe the way I see joining around those times I be ato me first one, I make up my first one. Not sister pay me and it's normal because socially women are stronger than so what I say. Enti oba ufie chire ba na open na ohu. But most of the times me ma oba ba ade ba ko a e ma science a chese ma me hu so oba ne pay eh sidie do oba sre a. Nti na we oba wa afo a wonnam kuromu a was stress bebre. And now, baby, it registers in the brain of the men. Say, opium. Me stand sister show interest, man. And now, sister Joa lie. Sister Chen, year later, me be interest on muno. And not tia sientem. Or tia siena chena. Or sure divorce letter by. Later now all be catch them madam we say punishment on the man say no oba or am me green light now me the red light a bit so you understand how when a woman is rejected she will go to every length to punish you because that's not her job and yet the juma what you say aha now minka we answer na say obefa ngofo kakra. Human beings can never run away from relationships. We will forever move towards relationship because there's nothing. Emanipa etna seche. Ye nya hoden apomden ne ye nije. Chain relationship, good relationship.
Okay.
And Harvard University had the 90 years and a year research way. Omufa nipa bra no mo be 17 years 18 19 years and omu monitor omu into their 80s and 90s no free research them na nsia na mo final result buy after about 80 years almost say no more share ade e mani pa ye nyini che ye tena pomudin mu ne ye nije and a relationship. It wasn't education, it wasn't school, it wasn't money. You ain't got some money here, but quality, positive relationship. Emma, ye nije, ye nyapumudin ye tenase check. Now, almost say, no research in muno, go for more arthritis. A more good relationship either with their family or their wives or their husbands, more arthritis never pain no ever from. Or more arthritis are need good relationship either with their family, their friends, their wives or husbands.
Okay.
And God created us or nature created us as social beings. And then but be a relationship outdrew ya one we do say no and then come up yaba in the next 10-20 years our relationships are going to get better. Because oh yes, niema bi be cancel ne ho. Negative ni positive be share a cancel omo ho. And that's all better ya. Member to do na some single mothers.
Yeah, meta yeah.
And man binum so some single fathers.
Okay.
Did you never see? Ebema ya hwe hu yie. But enra me video bi menka no ha kofododo ha. Ade ba ko a ebe sorry pa single fathers.
Wow.
More women are going to willingly give, going to willingly give their children to the women and to the men.
Okay.
And some of them after that they will change their phone numbers and then go out there. When they meet a man, they will say Uniba. That for a better. Eti several man for Baswana. More question want to be a.
Yeah, so who will be can short be a wait me request me pick you na who be the candidate ya kan ho and I say who experience be person nation but you bana e buru 1 minute per me drop okay we any ten me drop me say you no short say be ya metimi nipa bebre betimi abaso o de no buru 1 minute per me drop me drop and can say me call for your live so na wa drop me there be but before that thank you all for your time, thank you for the gift, thank you for sharing, liking. And every Friday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. no, it's established. I need DJ for better and yet didn't come. Now, a man chena, imagine more ha, Mabawana, imagine more ha towards relationship. No, me one thing I mean, I bore me and I said, make us bore me in a relationship. Until I say, be a mina broken hearted. That it's mental toughness. Me, I don't take things too easy out.
That is how a boy child should be raised. Period.
Okay. Me funny am china gidigidi sound every far I mean life goes on. It's my picking my first request I will say insightful to me gang. Thank you so much for your time and I've been seeing you actively on my platform sharing. I appreciate it so much.
You're welcome. DJ Fuad, this is insightful duet or Sajifo, so follow back. My account's back.
Yeah.
Omaji. Sally, me one question, Pet. And then they say, is it right for a man to go on his knees to ask a woman for marriage or in marriage? Is it right?
No. Okay.
I didn't almost the trend of the romantic way. Papa Muko to them propose to Oba. No, yes, I'm crazy.
First of all, in a marriage, there should be a leader. Okay. During the affairs of the relationship, Mama, yeah, any marriage commitment and a relationship, no, any dema, Emma sexuality. So what I say, Obano is expecting to be her leader. Now, I hear find a one who said leader, bunko toje, follow him.
Jesus Christ, not for them, none and who are monassi, a pepper monassi more. No,
that is a spiritual realm or activity. What does it? Aha. And especially as an African, dear, mentia say, or say, oh yeah, sad dear no. Abrofona is so few of hono, and maybe by and come mamma.
So what happens by leading by example? You want the lady to submit to you. So by you going on your knees and you're showing her how to do it, what do you say to people who say that?
Well, Amokasano is their way of making it look sacrosanct, making it look good, holy, and nice. So what I say. But for me, women want a man who is ahead of them in everything.
Right.
Masina ma nyakopon bo ma no say na omunyo mbe mo mpe be ma abredu mo hwe no me say also was return no bibiem nti going down odi panyiye leadership ni nyina no e na odi akofom say efi na ekọ masesa no wona ye me leader
within a moment pa odi show say o da bi DJ me no nyaje
meba saa de no e na lead to bema o chase oba for about a year. What is here?
okay
Saa de no and once I obre e wo ba ho to get her obebra na eye ne papa na what is here ena or your investigation won ho or drill that is should be accepted by now ma jitu mi na fi on papa ensem or answer to ni papa wo shia be ma on ni papa anwene ho na o se open na uchesi no reject o obekokra no ne be magina ho o twenya enti eno san ne ma won kitikiti won nyina akeka bomu a na me ma koda friend zone kwashia oba so open no so ompew no se ne me nya damfo well so me kan na ba na physical a me ma ye ho chen ma bebo a sister ete efie no tim what third floor enti e ho na akeke no o to koto fridge o China more mana de be ko sura ma o ti fana damfo enti no ate ase ompel romantically ba obeyusu o to fridge a na de be ko top o yese a na de be ye ade bia eye pasafu djuma bia no o na be ye later na okohu se akọware osagefo o say why broken hearted unye broken ujimie na aji udwan yensre oba enware no wonim be ma ope nienti a orejete wo no unka the first selection ho unka the second no fire na me nka we na free inside no from that be ma fatu timi say oba bia o the first second third kind of be ma ope when you're the first or the second, when you're the second or the third.
okay
And you bet me she about open or say on pel a bia na uni the first run on can home. Uni boy. But catch yourself boy. Tell be ya obeko because or catch yourself one can the first run one and here and then memo mutimu yedin obaka ko no aduro no nti me boy kwasia or some for down for not in friend zone. E bi so ho a na or boy ampa ebi so ho a na wo de on kind of first three choice no ho but ujimie a wo ko pray so be na damfo no what do to friend zone mu anytime bi on the boy be kon bia no wo na ba be da wa batisu no wasu and utimi o de kakra e wo mu na bia the first guy no ho or the first class kind of man e jana wo hwa no aba Brian penal pemina na me say me ready no say dey my ready ujimi no adi atum wo ye crop place order nti wo me say wo dey wanya wo get ba no or the way place order because the first three unka ho nti wo dey place order e da obehia be ma bia o te say the first choice in mema no wo hwa no aba Brian asa me no try onye mboni bia enso odo ne ma kebeya say beya me break you akoma no nka me enjai na man break you akoma wo sa asem na okan na wakoma na break dada say me enjai no e na obejao Inti se ubetie asema ya we now they are two team as a bema yense oba ene ntena.
Yo, before I make corner, my before we chat too quick and send a message from. And to patch says yes, oba near and it's now. Would to me was at 99.9%. No, would you two more? What could 1 hour they will ring in a man? No, I say yes, right? Now, it's what patch say later. No, you been your so and so and as I can.
Yes, we been to answer.
Wow.
And saying symbolically, niema ye nyina no ebi niema bi ho represent bibi. Mema example, ukoware abibifuo mu no. And almost all most of cultures, papa oba no papa be so nsa, not na be so nsa. A symbolism. Ejira homa den. Me na ma hwe me bana fini kwa ma bedu sa abre. Ne nkwa se sem nyina ba so aduane me toma no. Me de ne hye nsa, una ye ne second father. Even though you do Kotoaso, me de ne hye nsa, se kotoaso ne treatment am de amana eye nyina no kotoaso. Untimi aso ne nsa na fa na ade bre me. One say bebrebe amaka no, ye de one gesture pe symbol. Ayan, waso ne mu what the amount. But na se kire e wo ho. What you say? Uko wunani mu no. Ehe ne yakosua free abrofrisua free omusua free Rome. Ebra na asojafo no se ohene ne air night wa ne from night no. Na wako on one knee na ode ne sekan no ato wachi no wa night o no be night no wa sorry call. That is where it came from. What you say? And then it became a symbol of romance. Se sojani ebe call ni nanim and abema be call ni nanim now the flower ashe obansem. So what you say? The omu borrow free. Se sojani or koji ni next level. A free ni leader or hene ni ho. How you borrow free eh? What does it mean? Or sojani no or bread once I submit am hene no your hene ne beka and odi so or cast onko enko wonko wu a opportunity between you and oba no wine and also lead feel
Nekre and yeah, mercy for over your GD after the what you to sa we don't say you make us view.
all right.
We start for duet. Mameko Johnny Adisi Adi Bacho you mic na mame.
I say ayo. Opening kasi nyame nhira mo pa.
Yeah.
Me ba so na nipa wo so na ye be 3k but they say you do 48. Na just a program no very interesting. Na magina so say wo hwe me a emre bi a question asem bi beba bia na mayo. Many Africa kra me was 63 years. Na asem na papa no kana be wo kano. Eye no kretro do obi a watie bibia amfa ni agro. Obi a watie bibia enkanka ne question abra ya ibe bisa asesi ase e was be ma ye bu nkotodwe wo ba anim no eye big no said the mini so we ya answer me make comment and sakura no we ya no eye big no.
Okay.
Na me de ebi be kakra be ka ho ama me nua ya ma na asem no aye na abod aye de awade enyu odo ne de ware
Hey, also be
Daddy, anyo odo. Etisa wa wo ba obi ene wo no ba nge. Na hwa otimi bi na no ka asa me do. Akola na nyini ba no. Ne ye, ne su, ne ban, ne somakro, ne sutie, ene ade afa wo mu ana afa akola we de me do ba pa ni. Sa wate ase sa na wade etie.
okay.
Obi na awo no ba ene watete no edina beduru be 22 ana 23 ena wo nso free baby wo nso ya tete wa ma bi a wo nso waduru be 25 ene wakohu oba no wo de ene ye ope wo kope no so na wo kope ni wie na wo nya ni wie a mo na wone ne tra na wone ne kɔ na wone ne ba na ade ni nyinaa no a mo ye na afa de obohu se wodo na ye den aba de wodi odo di animu bia na wade ne bedu be enu be 4-5 months and 6 months na ntokwa start ba de wodi odo di animu bia no because afa na oba ne nusu ne ban ne ye ne ade ni nyinaa no ebepie enti na wodo na wodidi animu na ne wakodi akiri enti wan be ma ne so wan kantrimu a wodi abufuo na afi wapam no ba se won to obu ase kakra na tete no na o keka ne ma bi bomu afi de bedu ba bi no na odo na sa ba ba yi no ho
Mr. Johnny, wa bo asem bi so o tete na and the feminist person better sa asem no be ma ware oba obetimi atete no na untimi tete obi a wa uninim de na uni ba bia wo ajamba to so
wo enti no de waka e bia mi gina so de waka ni nyina tete wono sabio ye na ye ne ofa ne papa no mtran ye tena busu afie enti ni sa ne ma ni nyina bi koso ka ne ye fra bibia asiwa obi wa hu ne back obi wo a wose akwaku oba de ne sabi me hwe ni nyina so ya ohun obi won so a oba suban de enti da ache me ba asumasi me de ne be ma na wale e bi akola no kura no oba 7 years so ahun no wa promise papa ne say wo basumasi study ani ni yesitie ana wa papa na mu so kura e bi ase de osu no ban bi sitie enti no onim sa wo ba no ayi wo de say ani ye ni bi wo mu enti no adi ka promise wo say me de me basumasi be ma wo basumasi awale so ahun aha enti no be ma bia wo wiase a wani mmiri waduma wani mmiri won kanko wani mmiri sabe ofa kobo so bia no wawade nyina da wo wiase se de me nuane kan no enti wodo de bachire kura wodo bachire ti se de wo ne oba ba matena na sa wo ne oba atena na wo mu a obonse be se be 5-10 years wo ba ne se me di me birthday na be ma na kotoka wo se me de ma adentia starta mo ba na yi wodo afa na wayi wodo na di akere ne nti no hono na adenti no hu first na nkwa nkotoka ma no wodo ne nti no but enam so wodo no ba akire wa be yi wodo na di akere no because bibia no ope no oba no mu bia onyae no na akire no oba na yi wodo no afa na love na pie ne nti no be ma no akotoka ache no ana wasifie no de ache no enti ba bibia papa ne kan e bia no mu follow no na munsua ne manfrim ye de ye ne afi ye kɔ akakra bi ne ye kɔ nse do na sɛ de ɔka sɛ bedu bebi no ma no beto mema enkwala na betwene mema no so no so eye no kora pa eye no kora because on sɛ da bia no mema no dwane gya ma no ne nkwala no ana ze sɛ ma no wotie nansan kora media ya be ya ohun social media ya ba ni ade a ma no bitimi ka sɛ me wo ya meba kɔtona twene no so ebeba nso because moment e wiase no kɔ bia na nsesaye nso ba so ahun ya pen so pa na ye yesu so no kɔfo ba ne nyem kra ne papa se magi wa fidie woti ase woni ma fidi kro aha fidie de pama de adentia because wa ma ne ba na nu ba bia na woso wodi ne kodro so ahun ene wa be se na bra ba bia wo peso wo school wa kwa akwanyem no enti no sa de a ne wo so no meji wa fidie ansa na asem no kura wode basam ne ba no wona nanyem no wasom ye tam no ba na gina so pa 80s no obama bia wo no ba banyim bia kwala no wankɔ wale no bia ansa no wona nanyem ya ne papa baji wa fidie
me kai pa so me nya neba me etemu ora me ne mo ana na abu me kai pa
so ahụ de tie na ha enti no anti sana tie nti meja ma obi nso aba beka bi nya me nhira mo pa na mefu na ayo
so and then the first time we here on this platform don't forget say we be follow ye abrenu abibia no ye de nkomo bi say ebeba wa kwan mu na nso wanya bibia sua free ma me mpeke nipa say ma peke 2 me peke nipa 3 na makodi de fo ado na fe ye de nkomo no aba na we for today Now what you said on Friday, Mobasa keep in touch on this platform. I first we to follow DJ for Uboni Dino Super Ubose Baba not follow no now what keep in touch on the platform. Darko tracker. Darko tracker exactly 4 p.m. Ghana time and 5 p.m. UK time. And Darko Meboa.
Exactly. DJ. And you may have your brotherhood emergency meeting. Obeti enka. Nah. Off I had your own way yesterday. I saw a young broken heart. Now the Jano. Once you see, soon you share basket. Me dear. Monsieur basket. My fancy hot down. Menu. And damn, see me because me get any name quotation. Me born no more, me far bike now, my obi a me ko ni ncha ni pu a ana me di mani kire fie. Enti wa fire de o de jano ono ye wa haya no ba be kase. But on the most serious note, in fact, fire, you see, some of these things, are very relevant. Now we are not paying attention. Where sometimes me teacher, that's me share TikTok how Ultimately say near man for firm through relationship no. I force from I'm a creative TikTok account by force. And
depressed people that are married counselors.
Yes, and Obia seems to be say I'm a nyanyansa or relationship. And sometimes to me, you because you say nipa is so bitter. You think it's a too for but or a personal experience and all share. And people like us, yet meet share obi send you all kasa all teswa. Ultimu say didn't come actually in Crawford. Na nipa ni nje na nim na wayi na no nti no. Ultimu say didn't
therapy or the why the therapy sessions.
Yes. Exactly. It's mitimi tie Crawford na onim. Mama me ade ba ko a say yes sha sense ni yehwe nie. Okwan a yawofo fa so di rezi mmayiwa ni mamu a eba ene no. Esa ni say uhwe 10 15 20 years ago parents parents etiti wom no parents etiti wom free titi and be 10 15 years ago nso no Gen Z for mayiwa ya ebi be premature pregnancy and say teenage pregnancy omawo ma ene sa omo manaba astatinya 15 16 17 18 eba. The question is sam mayiwa ebu ohonuma mpewanyinsem bi no okoto mu nanu nti no ye pushing it out and okotokotena abema bi so and through that no so ni banaba benya 15 years there has been a starting point of a certain generational inconsistency.
Dako and no your friend the making of a slave queen. 13 years no free ne papa nchen 14 years and okoda na for 15 no nya boy wa high diamond no 18 na opere V8 mu ada oko East Legon to aso.
So young fan started from that point. Young fan say mame no man nko tete man no regime no ekọ. Say in mayiwa eba be hia mamu a aba no Gen Z fo ya almost start to produce you. Are we actually thinking about the results the next 10 years, the kind of couples are here starting about Beshia? What are their motives? And then they bring them together. And then the mom would really say, and then the ma or my dream say we are connected. Is it how many rounds are the partner? Is it that they both share a common
kind of fun, be it drugs, be it alcohol, be it a certain kind of movies they enjoy together, a certain kind of conversation, be it a certain common source of income, be who say we find ourselves in a scam because she a brand on chat. So you connect it into your who's your door your home. And then this microphone able to get the mom I junior say yeah and I say they are meant to be. Okay, now you want it common in the normal African home. Say ye de a fiade yo and an do rate a ma. Okay, so a man no so no and then an do rate one because so besha see a war bani a bema wo fear. Yes, titi me no ye focus more on a man because ye be catch say esese hu ade ye esese ubu ade esese hu kasa uko be kwa ware ba ko hia won se wonom na ukotra compound house ni be ma kotra so ma be ma na nije bla 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 eti normal be hwe no yetimi focus more on oba na ye pese ye man ntitiye e mema no so identity na ye di ma wom parents do send it me di memu wan so tena security me kire say wo say okofa abayewa 18 19 20 na say nyin say kofa mba enye say wo na wa ha ho alone wasen ya say obi life but so what shall you focus no e wo more on a man because you feel say a man na e ba be kwa aware but you be catch us say me per marriage material onye married tailor when we give you a marriage material we try say you know.
That is a great point over there.
What's that say? So we must also train our marriage tailors to be prepared to meet whichever marriage materials the ladies that we seem they should be. And nothing no so
I think say we mostly make this assertion say Titinona in training men man for warrior. And I think it is a bit erroneous. Yet tete mano tetero de better man for fiade ye. Na memano way. Memano so ne papa kwa fuum. Ekodo esua se esi pama asase yesi ekum moa yesi emoa. So that here. Enti na omunyina omoye. And then the problem now about say the modern woman has changed more than 200% herself. And ya catch sense in new change, you know, baby, I walk jinano. And no, and na I was when ya bear man also say, what change it to that status? Into Casano, may try you as no amount of modernity will change what men and women want from each other. Yes, you have with this modern ideas now, with egalitarianism, feminism now. The modern man today want a man, a female in a male body.
Yeah.
Or Kowaria, Bema or Penono, or per Bema, were yen be to sell bar, or person one yet to sell bar at a moment, changing now yet to sell bar, Yeneman not sell bar, a bro person yet to sell Bema, changing. And I'm telling you, say, this modern woman from school, this is what the school and the society tell them. And this is the kind of men they want. So they say, the men are not trained. I didn't know deficiency of men. They see deficiency because the men are not trained in the egalitarian sense. And then boss are men way now. You train them in traditional sense now. Over time, now relationship and because or egalitarian thinker, the man is not egalitarian thinker. But the same man, egalitarian man, is most of them relationship and because over time. The female, the real female in her will be craving for a real man. And this Niame brother, a real Ipan Wakano. Ama over time, mothers have started raising their boys just like they raise their girls. And let's see, Obi live also. And I can say, me until recently, I thought say my problem on more relationship with I am because men are physically violent, we are this and that. Until say, we copy a researcher actually say, Abrofuna to say US and UK no more a man and mema warrior and mema
I have the same research. Yeah.
My research. Share or ban bema warrior. Bema ne bema warrior. Or ban or warrior. A mood him and a enchenagu and of fire.
A man
Bema warrior and a chepa. Bema ne bema warrior and a tossum you. A man warrior in good them.
Yeah.
Now, and no was not my shock. My biggest shock and why entia a man and mema lesbian relationship enter. And guess what? Physical abuse, emotional abuse, physical neglect, emotional neglect. What I say? Enti the feminist and the egalitarian society, no, claim say ye training mema to say ma. Ebe bua mom relationship akoso for a short period of time. Over time, ebe so because the real female in her will want a man to lead her. And egalitarianism doesn't mean that there should be a leader. It means that nobody is a leader. And to oko abrofuma, most of the time Ghana foka, abrofua ready abrofuna muhu they are not monolith. Abrofuna are divided into two. We have the conservatives and the liberals. And who are what to call especially USR. What near time I study both the liberals and the conservatives. You know, one on Mawari etimijina. One on Moma etimiti omuye. One pono musika sam ekoye. It is the conservatives. Omo Mujidi said there shouldn't be any leader or ban bemani a pet bibiano. Check them and I say what you call so an Shashana check it among the abrofono. Enti omo can say yenti timemana. I disagree. Yet it's now a man who have changed 200%. And say warrior bakuminubi in all over the world. It is because men have not changed. Say men so mu changing the way I'm changing now. There will not be a single marriage. And no be na ye will men say no. On pejuma ye. Cause what to say near ma bit me and memma bit me aye. Into your memma all chance say. Or baby nko ni suku onye ni sika na onware no ni ohia so beti me bua to pan wording wa wie
Obema so kwa repair ye ebi na to ya nkasa ye radio presenter na Romeo I'll say adia ni wiase oba ye ato na ye ne ya ene say na jagezi ate ne girl or top or rented 2-bedroom apartment man eto Corolla Toyota Corolla emano Nani ba no so no na jagezi edi no arentia woni oba wo ho mock date fantampo ji so ba na beto pure water no na beto eda obehia be ma obeto nchiwi ama no no ho befo e de ama no. This is what modernity will not change. The female was created to be poured into, and then the kind of change that train on person me mani nya no what the manner oba be egalitarian thinker thinking say bema won not the man ba hano into your battle or not the man women give yes, but for how long? A short period of time. Enti sa training na omuka say ya yen fama mema no I disagree. Na wait ma to aso
okay, what clear Matenia what kind of so one say what do when you have to form a inema mienu bi question ne di kan mema ni bebradrium say as far as mitimi provide no I should be termed responsible. I should be okay, nothing further, because it is obesha be maybe any partner or honum apart from say obe provide the needs of the house, no. Nothing other. And I oba so feel said the only way I met me say me ku adwene me ho say bibia me here bia me bisa say or the mommy even if at the end you're relevant or irrelevant so provided because maybe say anything no obi ho no ma say ni kunti and as the partner be antimi provide say ne ono nyaa nke bekwa she terms it as say be man ndwene ne ho and say onye caring. But any reasonable and a responsible even if you have nanipa ni bisa, you should be able to differentiate between a pattern in need and any wants.
Okay.
Yes, you have to provide, and you must put your feet on the ground. Say, hey, of course, I know, say, unya rigwe because of a year obabe kwenti. But don't forget, say, Friday, as I say, we hospital for check-up. I don't know how much you're gonna be paying. A instant and a more important than utrinwin. So let me suspend utrinwin. Ko hospital no bransa. Ukoni amboka kesia, I can still buy the wig for you. But uko na se oyare no hia se unya immediate care na se thousands of cedis kwana eno hia. You should be able to tell the lady say but you need this more even than
that is called leadership.
Yes.
And foresight.
Yes. You should be able to put your but obi on my or your week. So when
now falling within the range of me more baby and soon because of the what I said.
I will not be the reason why any woman cries.
Yeah. So whenever now the 2,000 cedis akoto enyuni ato atade now for your hospital near so onkoto do 500 cedis now when timi anto ama no ba fia now aba beka say nti ka wu a ko ba mawu ana
and so besa beblemu wa
because say no ya ka chere say when timi anto edo na possible say in the next 2 months there be an operation obeka into offer ya 500 cedis into ba be hwe me yakoyem operation ana. Because we want to differentiate between the need and the want.
Absolutely.
So we should be able to be so much matured in the sense that a man are created in such a way say at one point or the other and you should be able to determine one at a particular time and at a particular point. Now, Simon, the reason why either she need or she don't need it at that time.
So, I know you're from Dakon Chaka. Ochina, latest by 4 p.m. Ghana time. And then an international driver. But the other does call your road driving and road transport sector. But the other does call Lady Elna. This is my first lady here. And
thank you so much. Thank you, your fire. Thank you. Good afternoon. Pastor Michelle Bibia, me say. Me tie mo na me say na nkrofo papa say wo app yi so na me follow him followers or me follow crash mo follow me. I was like, hey, me na mara we be share nsem amu kana ya me nshira mo papa. Asema break braba ko bi buy o kan o since ye necessary say oba dem ma mo ba ringa obukutu Ghana. A big issue with me trima diminya with me trim and no nanchen. Masama maybe sa DJ ne say me a small mother me see here. Na study me person me titi me banu to the standard level bino. Me say me bisa ne say enti e di empa no fi say me ya ebetimi ama metumi ama kwala no atimi agina yi because wanu ate dodo me hwe wanu yi bebre nso wanu ate papa
hey mama yanyini na fe yanyini pa yanyen kola na tete asa no yanyini papa
munyisa
enti DJ wa sampa bio mic no DJ bio mic no
Pacho Obano or your Obana Bema?
Me Pacho ya Bema.
Okay. Or if you say
11 or 12 December no benya 12.
Okay. Ne papano or an abrabum, make us on abrabuma or to me call papa or
endosco krano nim. from the get go no say onim from the get go
Okay.
no say akola ni fi wi ase o fi wi ase on hwe no ana me say me de mema na ba wi ase na me ama me hwe na de me hwe ma de.
All right. Okay. Eti a futu am de be ma on say pe mano a father figure, a male figure I want abrabum man a mentor.
All right.
What I say? Minim be bia ote sanke Ghana had anka meka se ne wo fa bi ana be ma bia wo ye responsible no a discipline bia no for nanim na ye no official say me ba no oni papa but me hwe wo a said ye usi bia wo hwe o ma na say usi eye wa brabo fa no mpese o fa no o fa as ne mentor na ade bia wo se be ma ehunu abrabom bia no kire no ma me.
Okay.
You say we need ko achire or once and 7-8 now also we start seeing the real men training.
Okay.
Na tipe obi na underline word near unim say or discipline.
Yeah.
Or discipline.
Every nkawa no sa e ho ne nyina no menya be ma but me ma no sa figure no me gusu ma no sa de no but she said they wo kan as be ma de no na e wo say me hwehwe because me are very disciplined when it comes to me training no.
Yes. What we say you can't say me say a woman cannot turn a boy into a man. And when you are not able to turn him into a man, it's not your fault. Because you don't have what it takes to turn him into a man. What you say? Nti wo be ye wa from die said die oba be ye ni nyina no obeye but the unya be man kasa now the man no ebia akwama bi or ya bi no abefa no e de ne kɔ ne ho na nkwala entie kasa bebre omo fa ni omuhu
right
omo fa ni omuhu nti se obenya be ma aye ne mentor a ebeboa ama
we na me with nkwala eja o ma no mu fefe ngwem nkwala no
enti na me say the underlying word is a disciplined man.
Anyway.
What you say? And now say school alcohol and now sorry alcohol or more Boy Scout programs for why manifest the shame.
Okay.
Because no matter what obey no most of near obey no a master the maya no obe peke onyinia a bad man problem when he want to go into relationship and other stuff. Because wo asoba no Nyankopon e de odobia e broso e hyewu for the period of time awonye mo no e be sibra obenya mfie nsia ko mfie nso adentia sa bre no nkwala ho ahomete enti hi obi a wo abotra e broso e free serving ko no ohia tough love from pregnancy basis says no ohia soft love eno na Nyankopon de hye mu.
Okay.
A free 7 no here tough love na kwame ko hohoro oniema kusu niema ko papa dem ho osmenko no aka mienu menko na maami aburani aguso daddy beka kire se wanya agro na yedi no ha ne yenkodi.
Okay.
Na ni ji se opone sa agro no ne be ma ne edi no America mutu anase bomb kobo no na ni jimti no also koya sa ade no a love by a tough. Into the best thing I'll be to me ayamano. Follow me. Na DM me. There's a book. One man I try for single mothers who are raising boys. Me pet now.
We say Brazil. Many be there with you. Once a year, me see me what you did day. We born Brazil.
Last thing. Atie bi akọ wo ne papa ntem ana bema bia ntem bema bia aba abrabom ntem a eye painful no susu how obesi aka akere no.
Okay.
Eno no na se wanhwe ne yi a otie ni nyina na ne nkwala be mu ahye ne ho bo se ono onye the reason why nti oba bi besu ho na okwa aware mu a ma de nisuo ebe ma waye ade a emwa no.
Okay.
Medas.
That's a pa me ti dia wo kana say last time na guy bi ka say nkwala do age bi a ti say 11 10 10 11 12 walk on ase oha okusku nu akopia obi nu akokuntokwa no yese wo maame no onti ase but ho no otro ne nkrachi bema o ma na hu so ye bema nti no wo so yo bent wo face akola no hadwin na wo no na wo tia no but that's the time ono so kire say ye me so me ye bema me wo ho ne ade o kan ye na niema bi wo ho no ma wo ya as bema me said down full but said the
Nti
old
no amanati ne ho aso se say na ho den eyi ne ho adi. Na wan hwe ne ho yi a, ida so obekọ prison and obekọ hospital.
okay
Okobo akwala onu timi bo na obekọ prison. Sakwala timi bo na obekọ hospital.
okay
And we sadie we na se papa wo ne babra bomu a. Ne baba ma oyi ne fi prison ne hospital. Ne baba oyi ne free street so.
okay
That's it.
all right me that's the pa me dey me why so who din lady I me that's it
Thank you so much. The last caller, any Winnie. Manya mwentima mbodi ni nyina afacha me araba na etwato mabo araba no mum. Mpacho bi o mic no mame. Winnie di araba, Winnie bi o mic no mame. So Winnie di araba dawo. Ana ame se metima bi no mic na mame. Mpacho Winnie
Yeah. Okay. Me patcho me te wonka, wote menka.
That's right. O da mu clear. Mpacho
Hello.
who ya there?
Hello.
Who ya there? What's nka? O da mu clear.
Yes, I me hoye. Ya damasi. Me patcho me hoye.
Abusa 40.
Me damasi awie any program amoye. To be frank, mama ye ni age asema. Me am say na here in a society. Say ebekoso. Na ye nyina ye dia educate ye ho, educate ye ma wo ba. Na me first question minim say mo bedu ho anamu ho. But I think say is it Darko tracks or making comments in which I was in love with it. Say and ye training almost here a Mariwa from about 15 years ago. Maybe I am called under training properly. And I say I have a printing no the due course and I answer ye be into my training no I training in kwala e basisi and I had drink kakra. Now my questioning your bed then I reverses such a situation. I have two questions. And I think and also kahuna aware of late. Meaning someone can about a cheating and I'm about cheating. Okay. I think majority of a man you will be a yawa baby no and yeah mema subain but a binum cheating aspect and a ma a diaw. But what do I say? And no meaning say a big challenge. A big challenge because me mema na ejuma. Ye share ye nkomodie mu no. I always tell them, look, I know we understand you as men. But when you cheat and you proud yourself in the cheating, and my baby I only tibiano. Odiya. But what do I say? Into my only problem is that how are we going to train our upcoming kids to understand, say, even when you want to cheat, you need to do it wisely for a lady that you stay with, not to. Because it's only a foolish man who would want to be caught in cheating. But what I say, it means that cheating is there, but they do it wisely. So what of those who are doing it, but they are not cautious?
Okay.
But also, so that is my question. And now they do baby I really love it. 60, is it 63, 65 man or buy the way he puts things in line, set it, you know. Now you don't come I mean, authoritative. What you say? It shows that man you are in authority. But now I say it looks like a member authority in air baffle. How are you going to teach on all these things? To understand all these things. Me, I'm listening because I have 2 gentlemen in my house and I have a lady. So it is helping me to streamline how I'm going to teach them, for them to understand. Well, we need to instill that in them to understand that cheating and also a problem. But men feels cheating is okay. So that is my problem. And after, and also my question back, who can say it's wrong, which I accept 100%, for a man to go down on your knees by proposing to a lady? 100% I accept. What of apologizing to a lady when you are wrong? Is it right to go on your knees to apologize? Those 2 questions.
Okay, DJ, with the one sample, na meko DJ hono. Me am Godfather Abraham Ben Moshe was saying the attack. I say every man is a womanizer. The best ones are not caught. Eti, me ko Abraham say me no master. DJ question see me no be able for free.
Okay. Even though say you Andrew Honum, but you the baby.
Okay.
Idea a friend is cheating. Say you Ghana for it. Say ote Ghana mamu ha. Na oko waria. Awaria obe ware no. E define it whether with my for baby account yere ho. And I won't me. Enti say mete say obi afa ne yire chi na wa we Kristo ni wa ware wo quarter. Eya mete a na mbu afu. What does here? Say o ware efie dia. You should be that man or first wife. O ka tell say wo that thing ba ware bia kan wan say na wawu.
Okay.
Those kind of men and a ye ni ewo ye wiase mu ene. Enti na ye bre.
Okay.
Enti na o come page ni so a me was series bi a me dey ba me fe no. How to get rid of the female in you as a man. There's too much of females in us as men today.
Okay.
Enti ye ne ma di nkomo a ye de ntro ene na ada ene ni omu di nkomo. Oh, me dear me oba ba ko ekunu. Me ka say sa ba ma wonim ne ho hwe. Niema magina so edi pe oba edi pe bema tum no. Wonimu ba kumpo. Nim de woni bi. Edin woni bi. Sika woni bi. Ni owo eye the promise of monogamy. Eye me ne wonko a.
One so now obeko deep within himself no boa.
Enya boa no nko a. San se onim ne hunti no. Onu mpo onim oba ope no.
Okay.
No aka say me de oba manya no kwa no. Oba bi ahokwa anya makono. 2 osua. Onim ne ho hwe. What you say? Bema udu age bi ni stage bi abrabo mu a onse oba pe biem.
Okay.
Undru ho o se me ye oba baako bema baako ekunu. Nti most guys one omunyini ye oni sika ade baako e wo ho a ema omo pay easy oni bi. No acquire all this promise of monogamy. Afei oko nanim onyini o te ne ho ase e wo se ono kura se enye to e na ema o tiki e wo mamu na ye slim na afei ohu slim ga na wa fa atire na okochiti. Afei obi so ane de sika eba no na ho ofe eyi no ho na ade ba ko biem ni nti na ofa ya next topic ye be discuss equality. How are equality, the concept of equality, is say man and man at the same time.
Okay.
Bema uso a one time. Unyinia and one for you in
Okay.
Maka obi anko fa ne pictures from 15 years. Ebesi ene na hwe ho. Emma eswa from 15 16 ko no hwe anhwe 30 dodo na ho fe na siniti ase. Enti wo 20 25 26 mu ha se bema no wa woni sika unim de wo fom wonyansa wo fom wo sika so bobo enti mema bebre ema bebre kura no ope omo o ma ne yeden enti wuhu oba ba akopɛ no e wo 20s mu ho no wa hye boy wo wiase nyina se oba ba ako bema ba ako one man one wife and in life unya ma obi promise a na ogitu mu a ubuso a ni obeka bia no enyawo enu ntira abrofo no omo de technology bi ba ye be yusu e wo wiase ba e wo harmful side a omo di kan de fa movie so e ma muhu said ye be ya omo release technology ni ba system ni mu physically now yusu na harmful effect bi ba so a kama no nko ne so cause or the fa movie so technology bi a de ba de kan e de movie ti udi kan ho no wa ye enti me de ma no si o sister an question ho no adeba ko be boa mema emma yam from cheaters eye know yourself and then you come on you dey chance of am boa
Absolutely.
grow a bit unyine no me nyini grow nkeke sua wo ho ade as bema hunu ho bema bi onim the type of oba ope also hu eye to a know it eye slimmer know it eye no fo a hunu ansana wa make decision wo ma ho na nya sika kakra na build ho a ukukokoko ba bia like you see a udru sa stage na we to da kwa won see oba pe na oba de ho aba na hwe se utimi reject ma unhu sa na ma we nyina na akwhye obi baba abo se o ware ono nko a obe mistake na ye be fra o cheater be ka se wa cheat me ti ho no oba o ma brabom onim se da ache me ware bi aka na ho
Okay. Mama na ya from the beginning.
and of I bet me to say me ware bi nka na ho na ma wu ba o ma na ti ase a ba de ntine na me ma entimi nyesa fear
Of rejection.
and ya training omo yusu kwan a ma fa so epe mema and omo de ko pe ma
Okay.
what you say what's your bape or see your boy na me kan no or see me wadamfo da bi manenko the fear of rejection. Thank you, insightful podcast. Enti that is that. And oye bema now so o koware ordinance a king kind ordinance mrano na bisa ho se ubetime diso a ba ni nyina no ene mema no uyi 10 a 9 entimi because ohun se ordinance se ma ne ware bi nka na yere ho ma ne fa na yere achi o fa na yere achi na record me I report no ma police a na enu nti also okoware efia ware no one oba na beka so ware nti ontimi nyina no two se oba ne beja no so de obefa oba ne saa knowing say ono onya oba foforo obefa kan yere ne ho and no kra ni eha ye nhwe obi anim enka na se ma no me platform so na bia meko bia ade ema mema bebre emfa oba foforo nka omo yere no mo ho ana omo mpra mo ho esika
Yeah.
enti me hyehyɛ order bi me hyɛ order ni wi abɛte ase ye wo be ma owo wi asisika nyina ye ndɛ oba ba kopɛ ɛso nani ɛno no wi mema 10 na ba kopɛ ɛna wom ɔmo wɔ hɔ
Okay.
ɛna ɛwɔ ɔmo a ɔno no owo sika oni sika oba ba ko ontimi ntena ho
Okay.
ɛna ɛwɔ ɔmo a onya oba foforo ɔpɛ ba sika oni nti no waware ba ko no te ho ɔkɔ abɔnten a na wakɔfa side check ono ni sika no enso se oware ma mienu etena fie ni sika no so side check so ene e woni ni sika no otimi ware oba ba ko a ontimi fa side check enti ono no owo mu a otukwan a no akɔ hye wo lie no akɔ satisfy ni taste for extra woman no e wa hye wo lie
Okay.
ene e woni ono ontimi ware mienu ontimi fa side check ontimi nkɔ hye wo lie oni sika no nti obehwe no.
Okay.
Eni owo ne ontimi ware mienu ontimi fa side check ontimi hwe pono ontimi kwa hye wo lie obe Pamela
Pamela any day.
Or the seminar bear in some.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
These are the realities of men. These are the realities. One word and I'm saying no.
Yeah.
Ni owo sika a oye bold no o ware be nyensa enan won nam ne baby. Omo kra no ebinum san ekofa side check ka ho. Ene e won de ono no on fa side check. On ware mienu obefa side check. Ni sika nti na ma na timi. Ene e won de ni sika nti ontimi fa side check no. Nti obekọ two lie from time to time. Ene e won de ono ontimi go two lie obe hwepo no. Ene e won ontimi ya data no enkoto data enko hwepo no. Nti ono be Pamela. But ye wo bema bia onemfa ho no owo sika chen sa me mama bobo so no nyina wo baba ko ebeso nani omo ndoso.
Okay.
Na essence say dodo no mema dodo na no ehu yemu na ye use the female mating strategy and ye dey call relationship mu no ye use ntro. These are what I call dishonest men.
Okay.
Ye use ntro just to slap into women's pant. Because one who say, "O kind of person me that me worry bia kan ho a, wish ya madu a, emu enkro ne fa, they will run away." But so betie me a, now ye bear ma unim say obaba konso a, final mama baby reject o. Wish ya ba ko a, ono beti ase aye first wife a. Ono ne mo bra. That eba omu say worry bia kan ho, worry bia kan ho, untimi a. One na atena kopim se ubewu ana onu bewu.
Okay.
What you say? Enti afutu amewo edema mema no. Say let's be men enough. Let's run away from the fear of rejection. Rejection eye unua as bema.
Okay.
Because niema ewo bema onhu a ema nipa ji utum, ema titru ji utum easy no. Mema ye nya no easy yamfa mfia wo ye na eba enti wo hwe ema ne mema ye ntamu a ema epe mema omomre.
Okay.
Adentia ade a ewo oba ho a ema be ma pe no emu 90% wa mepe na asase we so odifia wo ye na ba ye.
Yeah.
Ade a ewo be ma ho a ema ma pe wo no emu 90% obepe na asase we so.
Absolutely.
Enunti na rejection fire wunua wadamfo na obekọ akire because oba na ho ofe na me epe no 16 years na ho ofe na aso dikadika se obi person ware na ni innocent 18 20 kono ni innocent so hwe no ho ya innocent wo ho innocent ne se onfa ne ho ma mema bebre. Eno ye me picture asase we so ni nkosu a odebewo oso a ni nyina wo ho na ho ofe oso a ni nyina wo ho wo be ma ni nyina ye opposite ma ade a oba ana one ne papa be kan butia bom ahwe a consider say ware no unim de wadwuma pe usika udinje kakra ni nyina onkwala bremu ni mu bia. Who 20s, most of us, ye 20s, ye nibi. And you know, you'll be rejected. But Niama Mabebre accusing Mema of being cheaters. Ye kind of correct. Because of the things women want from us, which you don't have in most early part of our life, no. Ye ninti. The only thing about me save Mema from being labeled cheaters is truth. Because what kind of cry? Emma be brave.
Absolutely.
Ntikakra make me account when it comes to cheating. And then say what should be babo say or your no kwa na no ho dia and you oboshe so. Because ade ba ko a ye was symbol as bema ye say asema obeka obedi so. Asema obeka obedi so. One sign of leadership. And says still won't media and you go 5 rand moshe quote, you know. All men cheat, but the good ones
I don't caught.
they are not caught. Me papa bi amene tena ye. Now share the bia I saw them the whole Ghana. I saw no woman no. Na dad who say or girlfriend you know. A second heartbreak. But se wunnim na ko catch papa na yere say ni kuru chempena. I hear about you. Because on fan yiri ni agro. Ni yere ne ma. So ati here. Mema ni binu mo ha mo amuni akukuduro a mbeka tell man say ye be fa bi aka ho. Mo so a mo sa ni subampa mo yere nom. Ti about sad there I don't know me there's nothing I can say. Seriously. I don't think so na. Ye ko relationship mu am ye mfa love ni kan. Ye mfa terms and conditions na ni kan. Ni wo pe no ka kire oba no ni oba no pe no nso ka kire be ma no no ma na tia se se ade we ya mese me pe no wo ye to aso miensa mienu miensa nche se o mpere wo abrabom mo so na mo se mo ko relationship mu a unconditional love, and this hard topic you don't discuss it. Eti o yo oba wo hanom na one be ma a o be 26 27 25 date na all promise so say or nko na obeware wa me ye be ma me ka che ohwe ni yie because oni bibia o de be hye obo apart from monogamy. The probability say na ho ofe kosoro a on sim ma pe ma de omho bebre no e high e ma no munti ye na mfa ntumutim. Even omo sika aba omo ho ofe aba omo akom omo ni mo mfie mu krampo no e ma de omo mo muntimi reject e bi no muntimi reject. Let's go that.